Dude, this righteous view, man, it's different, man. It's it's provocative, man. I mean, I don't even know what that means. It gets the people going.
I got catfished and I didn't know what to do, so I just went along with the date. She wanted a seafood boil, but I didn't know what that was. So she said, let's just go to Golden Corral. And then after that, we went to Crumble Cookie. She said she never had it before, and she was happy. They don't have crumble in the hood, so this was her first time trying it, and she liked it. So after that, we went roller skating. I thought it would be fun because I haven't went in like a long time, and I had fun besides her taking breaks because her legs hurt. But besides that, it was cool. After that, I had to take her back to the spot, and she didn't want to leave until she got hungry again. And then I took her to McDonald's because I had already spent like $60 on her, and then it had got late, so I took her home, and she said she had a good night, y'all. But I like never been like catfished before, but I should have expected it because like she's from the hood. Like if y'all see, y'all really don't believe I got catfished and y'all really want to see what she looked like, this is not a joke. I'm about to show y'all who I thought I was actually about to meet up with. This is who I thought I was meeting up with. This is the picture on her profile, y'all, that she sent. So it's not adding up, y'all. This is not the same person that was on that profile. This is a completely different person. Y'all can't tell me I didn't get catfish. Like, look.
I just want to know why your pictures ain't the same.
I
like
look
you,
exactly the same how I did.
Where? No, you know what I can't afford? I guess I can't afford you.
No,
I can't afford for a woman to sit there and make you, think one thing and then you come to the car. You looking like night. Now you look like day. Or should I say vice versa? You looking like day, now you look like night. Me. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you. It's all respect, but I'm just saying, sweetheart, the type of woman I deal with and the level of woman that I'm on, like I said, I deal with models. You know what I'm saying? That got contracts, like that get money. Sweetheart.
Women for their money.
Here we go. Listen, I'm not trying to argue with you, love. Like, I came all the way over
it's no argument.
town.
Go where we said we was originally
and where we either gonna go is would you like a number one, number two? I'm not going. I'm not taking you to the bistro. I'm not. Funny. I feel as a man, I should not have to spend my money. I don't know how else to tell you it. I feel like you catfished me. I feel like you do not look nothing the way you showed me you looked on your picture.
I look exactly like my photos, and if you have a problem
with the way I look, when you came out your door, sweetheart, when you came out your door, I thought you was I thought the real you was coming behind you when you came out your door. I did not think that was you, love. I expected for this. I'm just gonna have to ask you to maybe please step out of my car because I'm not doing this.
Okay,
I'm not.
Brokey.
Or McDonald's, whatever you want.
Brokey, no, I'm good.
I'll be brokey, but I bet you I'll go get my IG model.
Have it ordered and brought to me.
Man, you a catfish, man. At the end of the day, shorty, you should just be real and not make people believe one thing or another. I could have accepted you for you had you been real, but you don't look nothing the way your picture looks.
Exactly like my photos. Something's wrong with your vision.
No, it's not. I actually got 20/20 vision. I don't wear glasses nor contacts, sweetie.
I can't tell.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you, but it basically it is what it is, man. Listen, like
I guess it is what it is.
Listen, Ma. I'm gonna need you to get out. Like, you catfish me. I'll go eat beef show by myself. I'd rather have an imaginary joint than be catfish, man.
I get it. You can only afford McDonald's.
Call her what you want. And she slammed my door.
Every girl I got with, I told.
What's up, class? What's up? Y'all already know what time it is, guys. Where the lie at, y'all? Where the lie at? Ain't no lie in the intro, guys. We got a good one for you today, guys. Keep in mind, hit that like button. That's how you pay your school tuition. We don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, or religions, all right? We cater to the truth. We cater to common sense. We call out bad behavior in men and women. Bad behavior, all right? Guys, so today, before we get started with class, I got a special guest with me today. You know what I mean? This might be my new host right here. So you guys, you know what I mean? Salute to the truth, salute to the facts, you know what I mean? But before we get before we get started, all right, I want y'all to take all your crab legs and your lies to your locker room. Before the class starts, take all your lies and your crab legs. As I told you, especially my females, I told y'all lie and eat crab legs all day. So we're going to take that. We're going to take that right on to the lockers and put that up. And my fellas, you too. You ones that lie a lot, you lying ass niggas, you know how y'all do. You just lie for no fucking reason. You know what I mean? Put that mentality in your locker, all right, guys? We don't want none of that today, right, class? Ty, you might have to mute your background. You're gonna have to pause the not pause it, but lower it, mute the YouTube in the background. Cause I heard when I took your mic off, it was echoing. But while you guys go to the lockers, you know what I mean? We're gonna watch this intro and y'all go to your locker room. Go to your locker room, put that shit up in your lockers, man. We ain't lying today, man. We talking the truth. We only dealing with the truth today, guys. All right. So y'all go do that, and we'll be right back.
The age with social media, where women get bored at the drop of a hat because they got hundreds of guys that they beck and call online, Instagram, DMs, Facebook, whatever.
Males are just like women. They think with their emotions and they follow the herd. When they follow the herd, they take on the mindset of the herd. This is how beta males are controlled. The same way women are controlled. Through emotions of making everyone feel the same. All right? Media does this. The music you listen to does this. Matter of fact, there are certain frequencies in the music that before they put it out, they make sure it's at this frequency just so you hear it and you feel a certain way. Why? Because most people are sheep. So, how does this affect the beta male syndrome? With red pill becoming very popular, it's going to become cool to call women out on their delusion. This is what you see happening in a lot of YouTube videos, and a lot of mainstream radio, is that women are actually being called out on their delusion. But instead of women actually accepting the truth, they're willing to entertain the truth for attention.
You don't have teamwork skills. You don't work well with others. Bitch, you don't know how to communicate. Ho, you don't know how to operate in a household where everything don't just go your way. That is why you do better by yourself. Y'all mamas didn't tell y'all this part. They told y'all the first part, well, you shouldn't be struggling with a man. She didn't tell you that if you don't acquire the skills to work well with others, bitch, you won't be able to do better with others.
Women starting a gender war against black men. We came to the conclusion yesterday that black men have won. What we're looking at is a bunch of howling nigger wolves. That we got them against the ropes. You know, they have lost, and it shows, because if you look at the results of what black women are today, they are losing. Brothers, we've won. They're broke. They're out of shape.
We back, class. Let me bring my guests on in the house. Okay, Ty, unmute, Ty.
Hi, I'm here.
All right. Let them know who you are. Let them know how. You know what I mean? Give them a little history of us and I mean our relationship.
Okay, I guess I'll say hello to the class. Me and Mr. Goodbread go all the way back to the 4th grade. You know, that's my G from day one.
You know what I mean? A1.
Been real since forever, and now we about to keep it real with y'all.
You know what I mean? That's all it's about. So today, guys, I lie, you lie. So we need to stop lying.
I mean, I try not to.
Go ahead, Ty.
I try not to, but my mother keeps telling me that honesty without empathy is brutality, and I am heartless. So I feel lies are pointless, though. I feel tell the truth, let that shit be hurting your feelings for 2.5 seconds, get over it, and go on with life.
That's a fact. Now, who you think lie the most?
We do.
We as in who? Black
Women.
people? Oh.
Straight like that. I say we do, and I say we're better at it, and that's probably why we do it more, because we don't get caught up in the lies as much as the guys do.
So that leads me to ask you, because you missed the episode on who cheat the most. So do you think
my husband is ass me?
He photobombed. So do you think the women cheat more than the men too?
I don't know. I think that's a 50-50 thing, honestly.
Okay. So
it depends on what the definition of cheating is. That's why I say that.
What's one of the biggest lies you ever told?
Like I said, I try not to. So I guess the biggest lie that I've probably told is, damn.
Put that crab leg down.
I'm really trying to think. Like I said, I'd rather be brutally honest, because my memory sucks, yo. I can't keep up with the lies. I'm not even. You got to have a real active imagination or a real strong memory. And I've always been raised to say say the first thing that comes to your mind. The first thing that comes to your mind is usually the truth. I don't got to think about that. So that's what I'm going to say. And my mother says it's harsh most of the time, like I said, but I don't care. That's probably been my biggest lie, to actually tell somebody that I actually care about the way what I said made them feel, because I really did.
Yo, that's what's up.
I mean, that ass.
You got me looking like Carmen. Nah, but that was a good one though. That was a good one. Shit crazy.
So what's your biggest lie, Mr. Goodbrat?
My biggest lie was back when I first started this shit. I told somebody they was 29%, and I knew damn well they wasn't 29%. So that stuck with me. That turned me into brutal. That turned me into some, you know what I mean? That and a couple other ones, I ain't gonna lie.
Because if I'd have told her the truth, she might be better now.
Right.
Straight like that.
I'm sure she went off the bag of loser. because when you get fed some bullshit and you're in high delusion, like that's one thing our ladies gotta understand. When a nigga feeds you some real bullshit, don't be hyped with that. Don't be hyped with that. And that's the thing, because we as alphas, like, you know, we do shit just for the hell of it. So we could do it. So we'll do shit for the hell of it. So we'll do shit for the hell of it, and some women might think that they're on our level, but they not. Like, just because you was able to engage with us, don't mean you are a valuable woman. Like, we're still alphas. At the end of the day, we still men. So it's like, you know what I mean? I thank you. I'm gone, and now you're left gassed. So when you meet somebody,
I need an in my life, because I would destroy hell of a son. probably have destroyed a couple.
We're gonna smash tomorrow night, and then we're gonna move on. That's how it is. That's what greatness is. We don't sit in it. We're worried about the next goal.
Love them, and was entertained by the destruction. I need an outfit in my life, because I will destroy you. I've actually told dudes that I would destroy them, and they didn't believe me.
It's equal. Fire Flame said it's equal that men need someone to cheat with.
Dead ass, and that's trifling, dirty women.
But
I said, it depends on what your definition of cheating is. Because if you have one of those unconventional open relationships, your guidelines is in your guidelines. But if you're one of those traditionalist people, then it's me and you, it's monogamy. And once you step out of that, it's cheating. So it depends on your guidelines.
But cheating is also, cheating to come in the form of what you thinking about too. Like I get deep with it. Like, every now and then I ask, like, what you think about?
But cheating could be a simple conversation, a conversation that was completely inappropriate, and you know it wasn't for outside of your relationship. That could be cheating. That's why I said it definitely depends on the person's state of mind. Because me, I don't give a fuck what my husband say to nobody, because I get on the phone and tell a bitch he's gonna come home anyway by a click. Like, I think my ego is just too big for myself sometimes. I told the bitch, if you want him, you could have him if you could take him. That's why I commented what I said to you. I don't know what I did to keep my husband. You'd have to ask him that. But 11 years later, he not going nowhere. You can't make a nigga want you. It's nothing you could do to keep a nigga with you. He either wants you or he don't. It's the same shit you said about females. But if you gonna give me free milk, then what the fuck?
Why buy the cow? Why buy the cow? Why buy the cow?
He said that if I got milk at home, but you gonna keep throwing me all this extra milk for free, then you know I got kids to feed me.
Yo, let's get on into one of these videos. I shared one of the biggest lies I told too. One of the biggest lies I told, and you know what I mean, I learned this, and this is for my guys that's in a relationship or that's dating, dealing with women. You know what I mean? Because I don't have no one niche audience. I have a bunch of everybody. I cater to everybody. Remember, guys, the intro is I don't cater to no groups, gangs, communities. So it's going to be a little bit of everybody. So I have my relationship guys. I got my free agents. You know what I mean? I got a bunch of everything over here. So for my guys in a relationship, this is key thing. We lie to ourselves. And one of the biggest lies that we say to ourselves is in this video coming up. I did this video about 8 months ago, guys. So we're going to react to this video. You guys tell me what you think. Those of you that's in a relationship, dealing with a woman right now, let me know if you tell yourself this lie right now. You need to fix it. Let's get it.
Lies we tell ourselves off the rip is those, especially us guys that's in a relationship. You know what I mean? Guys that's in a relationship, we say this lie to ourselves all the time, and I don't know why we do it, because it come back to bite us in the butt. You know what I mean? We tell ourselves, my girl know how much I love her. My girl know my girl know how beautiful she is. You know what I mean? That's a lie we tell ourselves. You know what I mean? And it's lazy thinking also, guys. You know what I mean? Let me tell you guys, women, they fall in love through their ears. What they hear is how they formulate their love for the person. I mean, this is why it don't matter how much money you have. It don't matter about none of that. This is why personality and swag. You know what I mean? You put me in a room with a millionaire and his wife, and he can have his $1 million, and I bet you before the end of the night, that girl right there will think about coming with me, or she'll think about how she can get me some of that $1 million money so she don't lose it, and I can benefit, and she can benefit from just being around me.
Ty, you get what I meant by that?
I think I do. It is easy thinking, but that's also lazy thinking on the female's part too.
Yeah,
but I think I got that because my husband is not the lazy thinker.
Right.
I actually get that. You on your way to work, how's your drive going? How's your day at work going? You look so beautiful today. I get that.
All right.
So I don't have to look for that elsewhere. I don't need that extra attention because I get that. I get that. I got a scarf on right now, but you're still the most beautiful thing in the world to me. So, and we as females, we don't give that time in either. So it's not just you saying that it's lazy thinking on the men's behalf. It's lazy thinking on the women's behalf too. That's something that both people you shouldn't just expect somebody to know how you feel. That's where the communication comes in.
I'm glad you said that, because you see, when I do my videos, I don't be thinking about these dummies. I don't think about the women. I don't think about them. You know what I mean? If they're going to be stupid, they're going to be stupid. You know what I mean? I just make sure my mans don't be stupid. You know what I mean? So you right, though. And I'm glad that you were able to pronounce that to the audience and let them know, like, from a woman, because it's always best when they hear a woman call out the bad behavior in these modern women. So I salute you for that.
Modern women don't like me. This is why I only have 2 friends.
You're a pick me. You're a pick me. The frisbees call you a pick me, and that's the crazy shit. These chicks get passed around for a check. They sell their soul.
All my friends are still like you, Mr. Goodbread. I kept in contact with all the guys, maybe 3 girls. None of the girls like me, but like I said, I've been married for 11 years. How many in India can say that?
Yeah, it's over. Conversation, debate shut down. You know what I mean? Debate shut down. They know what time it is.
I ain't gonna say my marriage is perfect, walking beauty, and it comes with its complications. But what relationship doesn't? The fact that we still here and we still trying to make it work. That's all that matters.
Salute to y'all, man. And y'all need to tap in. I need to definitely interview both of y'all. And,
that'll be hella fun.
I'm trying to shine the spotlight on the opposite of what our government Satan Zaddy keep promoting out here. And he just want everybody to be a simp and a thot. Like,
I hate that. And then they try to put it on us as a black hole. Ain't no black. I come from a dual degree. Okay, my father just passed away, but my parents was married, okay? They went to college. Y'all talking shit about all that.
Us, though. They like, overlook the people that was raised in 2-family households, just like they overlook the couples. They overlook us.
They dead ass. Like I went to a place and he told me we can't do this because you're, living together doesn't mean you're his wife. I said, did you not see on my ID that it says Taisha Walker Burris? I'm not his play wife. I'm not his shack up wife. I'm his for real wife, and you are gonna show me that. And that's why all these women running around wifey. I hate that shit with a passion. Do you not know what it takes to be a wife? Being a wife is hard.
They don't know. They don't know.
Don't think you just want this title when it comes easy. Being a husband is hard. That shit comes with it's serious. It's more serious than I thought it was when I got into it. So yeah.
Ty, you know what it is? They think that when you get married, a lot of the women think that the race is over. They say, yeah, I could kick my feet up. And then they end up putting the pressure on the man now because the big dummy, he married her now. So now he can't speak up and tell her like, yo, hold on, you about to quit? You about to stop working? You about to stop contributing? And now he got to double the contribution. So now he away from home. She's starving for attention. And here go the bullshit.
That's just like what you said. If you want to be a stay-at-home woman, you have to understand what comes with that. And that's like what I say to my husband, though. You want a stay-at-home wife, then you got to be willing to do the extra work to have this stay-at-home wife. But if you want a working wife where we got these double incomes, then you got to be willing to sacrifice that extra time that you think I'm going to have in the house. You can't have it both ways, but men and women both have to realize that. It's like you said, knowing what you want. When you know what you want, then you could say that. And it's not so complicated. You want to stay at home wife, then be willing to step up and get 2 jobs. You don't want to stay at home wife, then understand that it might not be dinner cooked when you get home because she was at work too.
That's a fact.
That's what my homeboy just went through. His baby mother complaining she want him to make more money. He gave up his day job, took an overnight job. Now you mad at him because he tired and he don't want to spend no time with you. But you can't have it both ways. Either you want the man to make money or you want the man to spend time with you.
Right. I mean, this retarded love. That's that retarded shit right there. That's that retarded shit.
Irrational. That's what that is. But that's what the world is.
It's too much reality TV intake. She intake too much of that reality TV bullshit where they don't show them people ever going to work. They show them people drinking, talking bullshit, fighting, repeat.
And that's the stupidity. You're not realizing that this show they on is the work that they going to, you dummy.
That's a fact, though. Steve Teague said, would you rather your significant give oral sex or have old-fashioned sex? You only can pick one.
No, I can't. I don't like the ultimate.
Rule breaker, yo. Rule breaker, yo.
Because that's how important swag and charisma is. This is why you see a lot of those guys, basketball stars, rappers, getting divorced. You know what I mean? Because it ain't about the money. Yeah. And people tend to brush it under the rug because they say, oh, they rich. So, but it doesn't, it's not about the money. You know what I mean? And that's proven when it comes to couples and relationships that don't have as much money as them. You know what I mean? Women, they need to hear it. We fall in love with how people look. We fall in love through our eyes. Our vision is how we fall in love. But women, they fall in love through their ears. They need to hear you say it. You know what I mean? This is why you can be moving mountains to show her it. It doesn't matter if you don't say it. You know what I mean? Babes, I love you. Babes, you look good today.
All right, guys. So what I'm trying to say is that red pill shit y'all be intaking, that should be fucking y'all up. Niggas don't be telling y'all the whole story. Like, they don't be putting y'all on to the whole story. Like I said, everybody read from a book. Then ain't nobody kicking it from experience standpoint, guys. We fall in love with females by the way they look. We just see a fat ass and we just tongue all out hanging and shit. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, females, they fall in love with the sweet listenings of nothing. You know what I mean, guys? That's the game. That's be the person that's seductive and can say charming things, guys. That's what women need. They need that. They need reassurance. That's what that really is. But y'all listen to these dumbass dating coaches that don't get no bitches, that sit there and tell y'all, oh, what's that shit they say? The validating and validating of a woman. First of all, if you pick right, then you would have picked a woman that like you more than you like her. You know what I mean? Once you do that, then you can get rid of all that dumb shit that they teaching you. They teaching you how to mess with Liliths. You know what I mean? They not teaching you how to deal with an Eve. You gonna get an Eve and fumble the whole bag being dumb. All right? Because you took the wrong idea and turned it into a fact, a truth.
You know what I mean? You can't have the lazy thinking because it'll come back to bite you in the end. This is when you start to hear those women that come out of nowhere and start telling you how they don't feel pretty anymore, or how they just, it's been a long time since this. It's been a long time since I felt that. You know what I mean? Gotta remember, women are emotional creatures and they go off of feelings. What they hear is what make them fall in love. You know what I mean? When you kicking sweet nothings to them, you know what I mean? That's more important than showing them anything. And it's weird like that. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why it's like that. It's just like that. Including with me, guys. Including with me. I could be on my purpose all day. I could sit Miss Goodbrad. We can go on 15 dates in a row. Nice spot, nice place. The minute I forget or I be lazy in telling her how good she looked to me and how much I love her, that right there is a recipe for disaster. You know what I mean? So always keep that in mind, guys. It's important. It's important. And you want to control, now that you know you fall in love through your eyes, don't let your eyes play tricks on you. Stop falling for these 71% women just because they come with all the bells and the whistles. There's a lot, guys. It's not a lot, not as many 71s, but there's 29% of good women out there that you guys seem to overlook. You know what I mean?
Work. Ty, what you got? Let me get some spill. Let me hear what you got to say about that last piece right there.
But that's where the lies come in, though. when you stop doing all the stuff that you're saying. When you get comfortable and that lazy thinking come in, that's when the distractions, because somebody looked at me or I caught their eye. Oh, damn, shorty, you look very pretty today. It don't even gotta be major, but that little one boost sometimes makes a female's day. I'm not even gonna say I haven't had the bad day, because we've all had it. Like you look in the mirror and you just don't see and it comes with age. The older you get, it definitely comes. So that it just said I'm a whole 40, B.
And it's just something so tiny. It's just something so small. And I mean, and I learned that as I got older. I learned that it's just pay attention to the details. Those of you that's in the relationships. But all right, enough of that. I told my guys secrets. So now we're gonna go into 5. What is it, right? It's 5 lies that women tell. Tyler, yo, how you only pick one lie that guys tell to themselves, and now you fitting to pick 5 lies that women tell to men? Yep. Because you said it. You said that they tell the most lies.
Definitely. I'm not even going to tell that lies. Absolutely.
Yo, who we got in the house tonight? Yo, we got
one of the biggest lies that we've ever told is, baby, you came? Yup, it was great. That's one of our greatest lies.
Let's get it.
That one.
Let's get it.
The second greatest lie we tell is, you sure you good? Yeah, I'm fine. But we ain't never fine. See, my husband asked me if I'm good. He gonna get a whole documentary. No, nigga, I'm not good. This is what you did. This is why I'm mad. I'm not gonna be fine if I'm not fine.
That was a good one that you mentioned that though. That you know what I mean? Another good lie that y'all tell too off the rip is, oh, this is the biggest joint I ever had. You got the biggest joint I ever had. That's the biggest lie I think I ever been told.
No, actually, the other one is size don't matter. Size don't matter. It said it don't matter if you gigantic or not.
Incredible, yo. That's what I tell you guys. These women, that's all they do is lie and eat crab legs, yo.
I'm telling the truth right now, though.
No. This one good. This one is out the barrel. She out the barrel. But the ones in that barrel, that's why they act so crabby. You know what I mean? Because they grew up in the barrel, pulling each other down, and all they do
it's dark down there, B.
And all they do is lie and eat crab legs. That's why they like crab legs so much. Yeah, I know.
But I'm a whole Pisces. I was never in the barrel anyway. I love the openness. I gotta be free.
That's because you got that psychic energy and shit.
With y'all not holding me back, B.
Y'all not Scorpion. Y'all and them Scorpions. But let's see what we got in the chat today. We got Queen Virtue. She's in the house. Queen. Salute to my God, King Admin. My man Steve T is in the house. We got Phone Check. Phone Check been in the house. Hard. Salute Phone Check for coming through. You know what I mean? We got Fire Flame. You know what I mean? Okay. So we got a nice little class in here tonight. You know what I mean?
Answer it. See what they want.
Where we at? Oh, ain't really no questions. Ain't really too many questions there. But let's get into the next video.
What is up, my US baddies and my bad fellas? It is your girl Bosana, and welcome Beat Boss Army. So as you guys can tell by the title, today I am going to be talking about 5 lies women love to tell. And yes, I was a part of probably most of the lies I'm about to tell you guys. But
you lied right now, y'all.
Thought about what the playback. You know, also.
Damn sure did just lie and eat crab legs. She was a part of all of them damn lies she about to tell us. That's why she about to tell us. Because that's why she know him very well. What you think, Ty?
Can't argue with that.
Plus she talk fast.
I couldn't come up with him. So she about to let me know something.
So some of the lies that I was like writing down, I'm like, oh, but guys also tell this lie. I hear all the time. So I focused on this video more of lies that is more common for a girl to say, but in a sense, it still can go both ways. I will definitely be doing a part 2, and maybe in that part 2 it'll be lies that girls really tell, but also guys do too. But we'll just see how that one goes. Other than that, you know the routine. I have my Patreon. Make sure you check it out because I already have my first video dropped on here last week. And then of course, you know, make sure you follow me on my social media.
Get special financing for 60 months on select Tempur-Pedic and Beautyrest Black mattresses. Plus,
Goddamn
get up to
ads,
$300.
man.
And yes, everything else that I gotta say, I'll say it at the end, and let's get into this. So we start from 5, go down to 1. So that means what? You gotta watch until the end. So number 5 on my list is that he's just a friend. Now, a lot of girls like to tell this lie. 2 reasons mainly. It's either they're not.
He's just a friend, yo. He's just a friend. Let's talk about this. He's just a friend lie. Why they tell this lie right here? Why they lie right here?
So they could go chill with that nigga.
And dudes fall for this lie? What?
I mean, so do chicks when you think about it.
Nah, chicks don't. If I tell you
that's like the dude saying me and my baby mother not having sex, but you go sit in her house.
All right, man. Now, if you got that baby, if you want to throw that baby mother connection in there, yeah. But on the average, nah, not even gonna happen. Because most of the 80% of dudes can't even say hi to the pretty girl. Now, if she ugly, they can say hi. But if she ugly and got a fat butt, they still can't say hi. But
Dead ass. I was about to say ugly bitches fuck too. What is you talking about?
Nah, but these chicks be insecure with it sometimes, yo. A lot of the times they be insecure with it. They dead ass have niggas neck be on straightforward mode like this when a bad chick walk by, yo. So I can't agree with that one.
I'm not that chick because I be done tell my husband, yo, babe, look at that ass. We looking at ass together.
Right?
Oh, now he was saying how most chicks, they so insecure, they don't even want they dudes to look. And I be telling you, like, yo, babe, look at that ass. Yeah, we be ass checking together. See, he came out to confirm. I ain't even lying.
He said, yo, listen, we are TV. Thank you for this. Thank you. See, audience need to know, man. They gotta understand. But it take a lot of healing and knowing yourself. So that when you partner up with somebody, you know if they got you or if they're using you. That's what it's all about, man. Ain't shit gonna be perfect, yo. Ain't shit gonna be perfect.
The age difference with me and my husband, that was an issue. His family, swear to God, I was just I was the black Ann and Nicole Smith as far as they was concerned.
Oh God.
All I wanted him for was his money and his benefits. And 12 years later, all I wanted him for was money and benefits.
Yeah, these people, we're going to get to the list because I got 15 lies that we all been told. Because this shit start from our hell of a mother. Our hell of a mother spew a lot of this bullshit, yo. Now, I mean, I put a great post up there. Ain't nobody. It was crickets for that post. It's crickets for my post nowadays. I don't even look for nobody to comment on them. You know what I mean? They call me crazy. They call me crazy. They call us crazy on top because we figured it out. We lucky. Matter of fact, not crazy. We just lucky. That's how they look at us. We lucky.
Well, dudes say my husband is lucky and girls say my husband is stupid. So I don't know.
These motherfucking impoverished people, yo. Yo, man, I don't know who taught them how to be stupid, but man, it's sad. It's sad.
Not really feeling the guy that much, and like they can't really claim him. So it's like when they're around certain people, he's just a friend. Like, I look at him and I don't see no more. Meanwhile, you know, they have a whole relationship or they're about to start something serious. And the second reason why girls tell this lie is either because of their friend, normally it will be their girl, saying, oh, he's not even that cute. He's not really my type, you know, just kind of making it seem like that guy is really not the guy for you and she doesn't like him. And then you have to tell the whole lie of, oh, well, he's just a friend anyways. Like, I don't want nothing from him. Like, it's almost like you know the back of your head, you're like, oh my God, like I really like him, or you know, I thought he had potential. But that's why I say don't listen to what people have to say, because they will change your mindset about somebody. You can easily be feeling somebody, you can be all in, and the second one of your closest friends or even family tells you, oh, I don't think he's good enough, he doesn't have enough money, or he doesn't look good enough, or you can do better, and instantly.
You see, now that's the Lilith to Eve shit. That's the Lilith to Eve.
I was about to say, yeah, that's where that simple-minded shit that you were saying. Like, if your mind is that easily influenced, then you didn't. If that is a good guy that you're about to pass up, or a good girl, and your mind is that easily deterred from them, then you didn't deserve them in the first place. You deserve the simp that you're about to pick up, or the thotty thotty. You didn't deserve that particular person if your mind was that easily deterred from that person. Like, you shouldn't be that simple-minded yourself that someone could change your opinion that easily with words.
And you know, the majority, Todd, the majority are programmed like that. The majority can't take criticism, so they conform just so that they can keep the peace. And that's why so many is losing. That's why the poor stay poor.
They made us weak. They still, you know, everybody gets an award. What is a participation? It was first, second, third place. If you was, they are, I guess, how do you say, they like supporting and big up in inferiority. You're not supporting, you're not supporting excellence anymore.
Right.
Mediocrity is okay. And it is. If you're a mediocre individual, then that's the best you could do, then do that. I don't knock nobody. But don't categorize me with this mediocre person when I'm fucking exceptional, B.
Right.
Look at the exceptionalness and then keep that mediocre over there. Yes, it takes all of us to make the world go around and function, but don't act like the whole
don't
world.
Treat on me. Use that line on
don't
them.
Downplay.
Don't treat on me.
Don't downplay my excellence because they're not.
Facts, though. That's that equal. That's that equal results instead of equal opportunity, and that's what feminism really was. The second and third wave of feminism.
Since you said that, and we all got fucked up when they came up with that no child left behind shit. If you stupid nigga, you need to be left behind. So you can learn again. Yeah. Don't put a nigga where they don't know shit and now everybody just moving up dumb.
That's a fact. But they did that too. That ties into filling up our jails. Because, you know, it's like when they took the books away from the slaves. You know what I mean? So it's like, just pass them through. We'll have a bunch of dummies running around the streets. They gonna do nothing but shoot each other. What's going on right now? Exactly what's going on right now.
They took that whole, you could get a degree or a trade while you locked up. Now you got 87 more repeat offenders than you used to have because they coming out with nothing just like they went in. At least people could come out with a trade and maybe get a job. You took that from them. So the same way they went in with nothing, they coming out with nothing. Or the same way they went in dealing drugs, they got to come out and probably do that again because now I still can't provide a living. And then you want me to not be a felon for 5 years before you even give me a job. So who's to guarantee that I won't be a felon again in these next 5 years because I can't make no money?
Facts.
Everything, the system is stupid.
That's how it is. That's how it is. But see, you know what's sad? So many of us black people know that, right? And do nothing to fix it. Like, you know what I mean? We managed to get ourselves out of a position, you know what I mean? Get a shackle or two off of us. But so many of us can get shackles or twos off of them. You know what I mean? They just got to put in the work. And the work start with intaking some truths, understanding that they don't know everything. You know what I mean? And being okay with asking for help.
You got to be able to take criticism. Criticism is not always a bad thing. Criticism is what makes you a better person. If you don't know what you're no good at because you think you good at everything, how can you better yourself?
That's a fact.
It's done. Oh, I don't like him anymore, or I can't like you. I swear it'll change your mind. But this obviously doesn't work for everybody. But I'm telling you, people's opinions really do affect people. And that's why I always preach about don't let people get to you about things on your side. Gonna do the two-step, then cowboy boogie. Grab a sweet home. Especially other people. A lot of guys, are the alpha typical type that people keep talking about how women love so much. And what comes with that, unfortunately, is that these girls get mistreated, like really bad, or, they don't get treated as a woman should get treated if they were a good quality woman. So they end up getting cheated on, lied to, or, the guys are just doing things that make her look bad. So then she has to say he's just a friend as well because of that, because at the end, it's her reputation. She can look like the stupid girl that keeps going back or still deals with that guy. And lastly, for number 5, do not put all your business out there on social media because it allows people's opinions to just jump on. Regardless if you're the type to not let people's opinion affect you, you have to be careful because they will still say something and it's still like people knowing about certain stuff that you could have just kept to yourself. Number 4 on my list is I'm not like other girls. Now, a lot of girls like to tell this lie is if a guy is saying something that they really
I'm not like other girls. That's a big old lie right there. That's a big lie. The nature is the nature. Like when people say you better learn women, they say that for a reason. They say that because female nature is female nature. Now, yes.
That's like saying all men are dogs.
In some sense, I agree with that though. And let me tell you why I say that. Because you see, we move like dogs because we do our dirt outside in the street on the Johnny Pump, go right on in the house. You know what I mean? We are man's best friend. That's true. We trustworthy. But now women are like cats. All women are like cats.
Wouldn't disagree with that. But
cats don't listen.
Nah, hard-headed as fuck.
Cats gotta cover their shit.
Not mine. That bitch dysfunctional as fuck. I guess my pets are just as dysfunctional as me. I got the only Siberian husky that don't like snow, only cat that don't want to use the litter box. Yeah, my animals are backwards like their owner. I don't know.
Good one. But yeah, that's crazy. That was a good one right there, though.
That is a good one. I mean, everyone, that's not one that's just gender biased either. Because dudes say that to girls, I'm not like that last dude you fucked with or shit. We both use that one too. So that one is.
Well, that's a fact.
Goes
I think
both
that's
ways.
Gender bias. I think that's definitely that not gender bias, but that definitely goes both ways.
It does, because we both use that one. Nobody is like the last one that you dealt with.
Right. That's the hell of a son's favorite line right there. Like, yo, I'm different. Cause I'm not like them niggas you fuck with. Any nigga just like the nigga that she fuck with.
Said most of them don't like me because I'm gonna tell you, don't ask me nothing you don't want to know. Straight like that. If you ask me, I'm gonna tell you. I'm not running, like she said, I'm not running around telling you all my business. But if we're in a relationship, don't ask me something you don't want to know. My husband know. Don't ask me did you have sex with him? Absolutely. Like, what's the point of lying, dude? So I would expect, if I'm gonna give you honesty, I just respect the same thing in return. I don't care about how it's gonna make me feel. So I don't want you to care about how it's gonna make me feel. Because if I ever find out that you're lying, that's like one thing I can't get past. Like you said, I hate a liar. Yeah. I could deal with everything for the most part. But a liar. Because if you're a liar, then I can't trust nothing. If you're a liar, you could be a rapist, you could be a thief, you could be anything if you're a liar, because I can't take your word for the fact that you're not. So.
Right. I tell people that all the time. The truth got to be your love language. Don't come at me with I got mad love for you, I love you, if you ain't telling me the truth. You know what I mean? Fuck all that.
really, really like about other girls, or they really, really don't like. And then they always say that, oh, I'm not like other girls to stand out. So, for example, let's say the guy says, you know, I hate a girl that always wants to have makeup on her face. Okay, this is something I hear a lot. Or I hate when girls like the cake. I don't like when girls wear all that makeup. And then a girl can say, you know, well, I don't really like wearing that much makeup. I don't need it, you know, like, but I just wear it because it's just something I really enjoy. Now, this could be the truth because I used to be like that. I was a makeup artist at one point. I used to wear makeup all the time, you guys. And so I would say that because I'm like, I don't really want to wear makeup. I don't really need makeup because, you know, guys would love to complain, why do you have so much makeup on? Or, you know, you're going to get that makeup all over me. Be careful. All this, you know, makeup stuff. And then other stuff as well, like, oh, why are you posting pictures like this? I'm not saying this one's for me.
That's a fact for me. Like, that's why I never really could get jiggy with the makeup. All that makeup, I be thanking God that Miss Goodbread don't like makeup and none of that shit like that.
You sound like my husband.
Cause how can I hold you? How can I fuck with you? Like me, I'm too hands on. Like I'm too hands on.
Did I just wipe your face off?
Nah, I mean, I'm too hands on. Like, damn, then I've been smeared something on my shirt, on my clothes, like, and they be caked up, and it fuck up their performance of being a chill woman. Like, they fucking around being a statue all day, sitting there trying not to get a wrinkle or crease in their shit. Like, I never understood the uncomfortability in looking cute.
I mean, that is a true statement for females when they say beauty is pain. Because all the shit that we used to go through with the corsets and the keep your that they go through now, that I'm not going through. I'm just not. I'm 40. I made 3 kids. I got a fupa. Shit gonna happen. And if you don't like it, I don't give a damn. Turn your face. Don't look. Like, I don't understand. Like, but I'm with Miss Goodbread. All that makeup. I don't got 3 hours early to wake up before I go to work to put my whole face on and hope to God that I don't sweat. I don't see it.
And it's damaging to our skin. Like us black people, we don't need that makeup. We are the makeup. Fuck wrong with us.
Because she has beautiful skin. She ain't the best looking person in the world, but her skin is amazing. No,
right. I see that. A lot of our sisters is amazing, yo.
Right. Her skin is evenly toned. She has beautiful skin. We got good skin, but the melanin to do that for you.
Yeah, and this shit about the black don't crack, that's true. Black don't crack, but it sure do expand, motherfucker.
Definitely do. It don't crack. They stretch like a motherfucker.
It stretch like a motherfucker.
And I don't like when girls do this, and then a girl has to hop in and defend herself, and that's what she says the whole, oh, I'm not like other girls. Or it could just be her trying to boost her ego, you guys.
Did you know that you can make a full-time income from YouTube without ever trying to grow your own channel?
Just say, I'm different. And it's that simple. You're not going to find better. And it's always to just try to make you believe, oh, well, this is probably the best that I can do, or this is really good. I really found a good girl. Like, it's almost like a brainwash type of thing. Number 3 on my list is nothing is wrong, or I'm fine. I am fine.
I said that.
Yeah, you said that. You called that one right there.
That's one of the big ones. We never find, but we don't never say we not. I guess it goes back to that closed mouths don't get fed, but you don't want to be combative anymore. But that's kind of a lie in itself too, because your average female, and that is a gender bias thing. Your average Black, Latin, we are definitely confrontational. I don't know why I probably do, but we are definitely your average Latin woman, Italian woman, Black woman, any of us that have any melanin anywhere in our DNA going back anywhere, we come with hostility and anger now. I don't know. We just born this way. Because my daughter ain't went
You're not born that way. Yeah, it's not born that way.
But I don't get it. Because my daughter's 14. She ain't went through shit. But that's an angry little heifer right there. I don't know. I ain't never had my own room in my life. She got her own room, living it up with cell phones and TVs and shit. And she's still mad. But I think it got a lot to do with the world. I don't get it. I really don't get it.
Entitlement. It's just an entitlement thing, but it's definitely learned behavior. It's learned behavior. Nobody's born
like
that.
It.
But you take the good with the bad. You know it's a sacrifice. You're not gonna have everything, yo. It could be either she's so nice, but she's a terror outside. You know how this shit work, Ty. You know how this shit work. Roll the dice, take what they got, and let's go.
She mine. I'm a lover either way, but
motherfuckers is crazy, right? That's
dead ass.
My little man be in the school talking about 71. She's 71. She's 71. He fucking about to call the teacher a hell of a mother, yo. You acting like a hell of a mother. Now I gotta go to the school.
About the influence.
Now I gotta go to the school and explain to this woman what a hell of a mother is. Hopefully she not a hell of a mother. Hopefully she married. I hope she married. Like, yo, so he not talking about you good. But a hell of a mother is, one of them proud dummies. One of them proud, egotistical dummies raising kids. That's what a hell of a mother is.
Yeah, you're telling your son he too good for everybody, and your daughter ain't no man done this and ain't no.
Yeah, they raised them son husbands too. They raised them dudes that's supposed to be substitute placeholders until they find another dude.
Is such a common lie, and it doesn't blow my mind, but it's crazy how much people say this lie no matter what situation they're in or who they're dealing with. I say it till this day, and it's amazing because it's like before I used to be completely different. My mind was somewhere else. I was still learning, I was still maturing. So this one is not a bad lie in my opinion. It's just something that girls just jump to say. They just want to feel like I'm okay. They want to be strong. They want to feel like I'm okay. I don't really like to put myself out there where I'm just wanting sympathy, basically.
See, this is the bullshit, though, because we ain't going to be able to read your mind.
I was about to say, that's not being strong. That's being ignorant.
And weak, because you got to speak up. Being strong is being heard. You know what I mean? You got to speak up. The problem is nobody taught them how to speak up in a proper manner, in a feminine manner, because how can you teach somebody how to speak up in a feminine manner when on the back end of that, you're teaching them that femininity is weakness and you got to be strong, because all you see in the media is this character and this narrative of the black man who is your brother being some beast, some some old crazy, violent, drug dealing, bad boy, and those are movie narratives. Those are actors.
Exactly. Like, how you gonna take, with that point you made, how you gonna take a show like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air where everything about it was positive for Black people? Everything about that show. She stepped up to help her sister so her son wouldn't be. Everything about it. Uncle Phil was never crooked. Aunt Viv was on point, best mother of the year. They kids was on point. Yeah, Hillary they were spoiled and shit, but they kids was still disciplined. All that. How you gonna take that and turn it into this? Like, I ain't even attempt to watch it when they was talking about the trailer. Uncle Phil is crooked since when? When is Ashley gay? When they had her going through whole boyfriend shows to tell us what boyfriends is not supposed to do. And I hate this world, yo.
Yeah, it's manipulated. It's being manipulated. I did the big live. You know what I mean? I did the
That's
big
like
live.
the whole Bill Cosby shit. Everybody got mad at me because I'm still on Bill's side. Fuck that. Cosby all day.
Yeah, that was a distraction for us too.
That was because he was too fucking powerful. You was not about to let that Black man take over no white network like NBC. And he was about to shut that whole shit down.
Real
That's
talk.
what that was. So we're going to eliminate your character, because if we can assassinate your character, we can eliminate all of this.
That's a fact.
And that's all they ever want to do is assassinate not even just a Black man, but a Black woman's character. Because all of this, who you calling the bitches, hoes, that's where all the femininity went. Like, that's what I was just talking about. Girls don't know how to be romanced anymore, because in the 90s, what was Boys to Men saying to us? I'll make love to you. What is Chris Brown saying to us? Bitch, let me put your panties to the side. It's a big fucking difference, yo. Big difference. So if our men are not talking to us and smooshing us and making us feel feminine and delicate like that no more, this is how you're gonna get the comeback. But it's like they said, you don't want dudes calling you all kind of bitches and hoes and thotty thot, then stop getting on the stage and shaking your ass and dancing to the music.
That's a fact. I agree with that. But you know, they know what it is. They know the people want this wicked shit. They know the people is getting weaker and weaker. So the people buying this shit, the shit flying off the shelves. That's what I say. Like, I slap the shit out of any nigga complaining about women and what women doing. Like, it's fun to entertain it and laugh at it, but complain about it, I never complain about what they doing, because women ain't supporting these other women. Men is filling them fucking OnlyFans accounts up. Simp niggas is filling them OnlyFans accounts up. So how the fuck I look like sitting there being mad at the game? Now, I mean, we're going to talk about this tomorrow, guys. We're going to have Jessica X here on the channel at the school. You know what I mean? And we're going to talk about it. We're going to give her roses because she's for the men. So I don't see why niggas want to see how she looks so bad. Like, niggas, you fucking thirsty ass niggas. Yo, oh my God, yo. But in any event, let's get on to some more of these lies right here, because I got 15 overall lies that we all been
So because
told.
of that, I kind of tell the whole lie, I'm fine, I'm okay. And another big thing about me, for me not to say, oh, right away, this is a problem and everything, I know sometimes.
She kind of annoying to me, and them fucking ads is bothering me. Them shit is getting her. But she started to get to some shit. She started to crack on some shit there that was crazy.
She's getting to the good point, but it's like I tell my husband, I'm a point A to point B kind of person. I don't like going all the way around the bush. Just get to the point.
Right. So now my question is, who is responsible for the most detrimental lie? Who tells the most detrimental lie?
Women, when they say shit like the baby ain't yours, and it is, because now you done put fucked up thoughts in a man's head and you knew that was his kid. Now you done made him question the kid, which will fuck up his relationship. We tell lies that are fucking life altering. That's why I get mad at women. It's men tell lies, we all lie, but women, we tell life altering lies. We tell detrimental lies. Like this girl who just accused Chris Brown of rape. You lied trying to fuck up that man's whole career. Why you gonna still be reaching out to the person that raped you? That's irrational. You leaving him messages about how you love him and so much, but now the whole world is willing to jump down this man's throat before you even know if her lie is real. Many black men have been hung over shit like that. Many fucking people have raised the wrong baby. Many boys and girls have missed out on good fathers because they mothers. That women, we both lie, but as a woman, not that I've done it, women tell life-altering lies, detrimental lies, lies that are not little white lies. So that's where I feel.
I agree with you, because the majority of lies we're gonna tell we as men gonna tell is gonna be because y'all's communicating with y'all is difficult. So sometimes you just end up lying to the chick because, you know, if you tell her the truth, she gonna get mad. I mean, that don't give you no reason to lie. You should still pick a different girl, but a lot of niggas is in these relationships lying their ass off just to avoid confrontation, just to get along. So you're right when you say these women, they tell the most dangerous lies. Like that one that you hit it on the head. Like that was my answer.
Like, I've watched my husband go through this. Like, I know he's a good father. I know this. I have watched this man cash his check and take his baby mother. First, he was taking her $500. She told him that wasn't enough. Then he was taking her $600. This is cash that I'm literally watching this man peel off and hand to her every week for her to go tell a judge that he don't take care of his kids. Because he told her, I'm not giving you $800 every 2 weeks. What the fuck you gonna do with that, dude? What is he supposed to live off of? Bitches is trash.
Yeah, the class was not feeling that bullshit. But
That ass, like.
That's a
But
baby
those are
mama
the kind of
terrorist.
lies. Those are the kind of lies that women tell. A nigga running around talking about, yeah, I fucked her. That's not a big deal. Okay, you want to lie and say you fucked her and you didn't. You the one that's gonna look stupid in the end if you didn't fuck her.
Right,
but
right.
Her running around talking about that's not his baby, that's not his baby, and that's his baby. Now you depriving maybe a father who wanted to be willing to take care of a kid the chance to do something better, and you're depriving that kid of a father for you to turn around and tell him that they father ain't shit, but you keeping their father out the picture.
Facts. Facts. All right, so guys, we're gonna take a little intermission, throw in a little video, and when we come back, we're gonna get into 15 lies that we all been told, man. 15 of the biggest lies we all been told. All right, guys, so y'all take a little break, into a little mission, go use the bathroom, or do what you gotta do, and we'll be right back.
I see a devil already popping up in here. Ooh. Brother, if you knew what Allah showed me of you, you would go right away and change. Up in that third balcony, the second balcony. Man, evil nigga. Oh, Yakub ain't got nothing on you. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. Believers, some of you are gonna try me. And I will show you very quick who I am. And you're gonna be surprised. Some of you little crazy Negroes, your heart so filled with darkness and hate. But if you make the little move that you got in your crazy brain, you won't last. You won't last. And I say this, when we get real tight, strong, see a snitch and an enemy that's in here among us, he'll show up. I'm going to say this public, because I really don't give a damn about the consequences. A dear brother and or sister, if you're on the payroll for the police or the FBI, I don't mind you being. I really don't mind. Because we're not doing anything that we would be ashamed of. So you can be here. It's okay. And even if we knew you was the police, we would not bother you. However, if you work in an evil way to try and break up something good for our people, then we will kill you.
I want to see most of the time. I just do.
Oh, we got some live. I'm about to say we got a live argument.
Oh no, we wasn't arguing. We
got a live debate.
That's what people say. Y'all wasn't arguing now. We was just talking. That was very social.
Hey, you know it's recorded.
That wasn't even heated.
You know, we gonna play it back. You know what I mean? We gonna us nosy ones is gonna play it back. All right, but all right, class. Let's get to some real work. Let's get to some real knowledge. You know how we do. Salute to my motherfucking guy, upper management in the building. Yo, upper management, they meme clipping, they meme stealing on social media. Yo, they just stole my they stole my whole meme. And it's crazy because I got the most uniquest meme running around on social media, on Facebook and on Instagram. You know my meme when you see it. When you see a meme, you know it. And they out there stealing, man. God damn it, son. It's all good, though. Good leaders have followers. So it come with the territory. You know what I mean? Yes, Supreme 10. You missed her. Did you catch her spill on that? Supreme 10 said, women will tell lies that affect generations. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what I mean? All right, so guys, what if I told y'all that ever since y'all was born, people was lying to y'all? Like, people have been modifying the truth. That's what I'm gonna say. Like, it's a modification of the truth. You know what I mean? Like, we ain't gonna call it a lie. You know what I mean? But a lie is a lie. But ever since we've been born, people been modifying the truth. You know what I mean? They strategically modify the truth for their own personal gain. And they justify it by saying it's in order to protect us, though. You know what I mean?
How I feel about every religion on the planet.
Yo. That's crazy. Other than giving us the answer, you know what I mean? They say they protecting us from the answers that might hurt us. I want those answers, because those are the answers that's going to have me win. But this is the shit. This is why people lie to y'all instead of tell y'all the truth, guys. This is why we've been lied to. And until we change the laws of our mind and get ourselves to some education, you know what I mean? Because I told you guys, a lot of people haven't picked up a book, read it, and applied the context of that book to themselves, to better themselves in a very long time. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about picking up your favorite novelty book for some entertainment. I'm talking about for some comprehension. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? It's just crazy, guys. So I got one. I'm gonna just read off my list. And as I read off my list, Ty, I want you to go over who tell that lie the most, who have told you that lie the most, and then break us down the story of, you know what I mean, of if you can remember when did that part come up. You know what I mean? All right. Number one, you could be whatever you want. You know what I mean? They say you can be anything within they say you could be whatever you want. But we know that the truth is you could be anything that is within the realms of possibility as long as your environment allows it. You have access to the right tools and the willingness to make it happen. You know what I mean?
That ass. Said I don't know. I guess the women in my family are kind of harsh because my great grandmother would say reckless shit like, but I guess her being born in 1920, she was a little more realistic than we are because she went through a lot. So her line was, you could be something. It better be productive. That was about it. Make your education work for you.
Right.
But she was not, I don't know. I didn't have delusional women in my family. Not
You
even
lucky.
the men, really. Like, they were hard people. So they would say hard, real shit. So I do the same thing to my kids. Like, my son started walking. I pushed that nigga. He fell. He asked me why. I said, because I love you. I love you more than life itself with every fiber of my being. And if I will push you down, what will somebody who don't give a fuck about you do? So I'm preparing you for the world. And that's pretty much how I was raised. So I didn't get that you could be whatever you want. I got you could be whatever you can make yourself be. It does rely on you and how you carry yourself. You fall in with the wrong crowd, you ain't gonna be no better than that crowd you fall in with. Like you said, skills and who you know and what you know.
Right. And your environment play a big key into that too. Like, you can't tell me that I could be anything I want and you keep me here in these projects. Because if I tell you I want to be an astronaut, I don't give a fuck. If you as my moms don't get me up out these projects, I'm never gonna be no fucking astronaut.
See, but that's why I say I come from different, because you know we was in the projects.
Right.
I told my mom I wanted to do shit. Niggas laughed at me because the bitch went skiing. Who the fuck is black going skiing? Nigga, me, I'm going skiing. You gotta experience shit to be different. Just because you in the hood
don't mean you stay. Don't mean you stay hood.
Exactly.
It's that mentality.
And that's what I told him. He said, "But Ty, hood is all I know. It might be all you know. You could keep that mentality. Take that mentality and build on it. That's why his daughter is in fucking college living on a dorm now, because I was not about to have my stepdaughter hood. What I told her was, you will be better than me. I'm not going to tell her you could be whatever you want, but I will tell her I can help you be better than me. I'm not a bad person. I'm rather productive. I think I've done good for myself in my life. I want my kids to do better than I did. Y'all grew up in a 4-bedroom house? Fucking get a 5-bedroom house, nigga. Be better than me.
Real talk, real talk. And it's sad, you know what I mean? Like, we needed the parents to do us to be like that. We needed the parents to be up on us like that, because parents and teachers, they didn't nurture our curiosity and ability to find answers ourselves. You know what I mean? Imagine if
everybody couldn't be a Miss Simpson or a Miss Mayers, yo.
Right, right. And imagine in them 12 years, they would have actually gave us the opportunity to find out who we really are, what we was passionate about. You know what I mean? Learn how to really interact with other people and be happy. Can you imagine if for 12 straight years they nurtured that?
I mean,
I didn't learn nothing in school. What did you learn, Ty? You learned some shit that I didn't learn, Ty? Because I was in the same.
But what school you went to, Vernon? After we left 57 and we lost Miss Mayers and Miss Simpson, where did you go? But like you said, the environment and what you get into.
I mean, I went to Isaac Newton.
So you was good, B. You should have learned.
Well,
I didn't get it, Isaac Newton.
I mean, that's what I'm saying, though, Ty. See, I learned what they taught me.
But I learned that. That's the sad part. I was in CLC, but you saying you didn't get at Isaac Newton what I got at CLC. Like, we had a class in CLC.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is the school system on a whole.
I don't think I got what I got from the school system, though. I get what you're saying, but I don't think I got that from the school system itself. I got that from, like you're saying, the teachers, like the Miss Mayerses and the Miss Simpsons. Yeah. I got that from the people that was willing to put that extra 2 cents in because they saw that I might be one of those.
Right. Yeah.
Like, let me fall through the cracks.
Facts, like Miss Mayers and them, that's their exceptions to the rule because those are individuals.
Exactly. And if you're lucky,
I'm talking about
get one of those in every school. But the school system in a whole, hell no.
It didn't nurture that. It didn't nurture that.
The school system in a whole, no matter where we went, it focused on what that school was pretty much matriculated. You want to do singing and shit, we sending everything to the music program because that's what keep this school popping. Your football team is popping, we giving everything to the sports because that's what keep the shit popping. But meanwhile, all the pages is falling out the books and we ain't learning no math.
No doubt. Salute to the brother OKL Ladine. You know what I mean? He got that work. Tonight. So, you know what I mean? He ain't going to be able to make the class tonight. But no doubt. We rocking. All right, guys. So, number 2, the second lie that we all been told. You're beautiful. That's a lie that everybody get told right there. Because, honestly, beauty is preferenceable, and what's beautiful today might not be beautiful tomorrow. Like, hold on, look at how fucking fake booty is normalized now. So it's like that's the standard of beauty, and I don't like that look. They look like little fucking robots running around here, like little girl robots.
They look like
wisdom teeth. Masculine.
They look like everybody got pulled out the back of your mouth and just put some pants on the big ass tooth looking. That shit look crazy. I don't know.
To me, I'm not even hating. It just don't look right to me. I don't like that shit. I like the real jiggle.
To each his own. I'm not judgmental. If that's what you feel, then that's what you feel. But
I look at it.
No, some of them be looking nice. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna agree with you on that. It's nice to shine that shit up, smack it, but it ain't gonna jiggle like real booty.
It don't jiggle.
It don't do that. It do that this thing here that I'm a bounce for you, but it don't do none of this. Like real ass got waves.
Facts though, like god damn, like
man said you want to lay on your girl chest and smush into the boobs. You don't want to lay on her chest and it feel like you laying on a rock. Like
Yo, Supreme 10 is well-rounded, man. Salute to you, man. You getting experience.
That's some dope shit. I've been trying to go fucking, I did rowboat and mountain biking. I want to go horseback riding like nobody's business. I ain't never rode a horse in my life. With all the reckless shit I done did, I rode an elephant though.
Joe, man, salute to the chat. Salute to the chat. We definitely in the building tonight, y'all. We definitely in the building tonight.
That goes back to the stereotypical stuff that you said with that one. Like, people think just because you from a certain hood, you not supposed to do certain things. Like, my friends used to say to me, Ty, how you a black girl taking karate? I'm a black girl with a green belt. I like kicking people. What do you want?
Right. But that go back to my biggest thing was I always knew I was a smart ass, and I really mean that. Because they used to tell me, why you acting white? Why you talking white? What the fuck you mean talking white? What's talking white,
B?
What's talking white? So why I got to be ignorant? I got to be walking around here dumb like y'all? Like, that's what I mean. Like, this is the shit I be talking about, yo. This is the shit I be talking about. But yeah, now that beautiful shit, that beauty, niggas be ugly as hell. And they
beauty
parents,
is in the eye of the beholder. And you could be the most beautiful. You could be the most beautiful hair person I ever seen looking at, but if your insides is ugly, you ugly, B.
And that's a whole fact. Because honestly, our parents and our grandparents, they tell us that we beautiful because we look like them. You know what I mean? And this is where that entitlement shit come in at too sometimes. This is where a lot of that motherfucking narcissistic behavior come in at, because think about it, when we have our kids, I do it. I tell my little man, he got his fatherly features all the time, and all I do is, you know what I mean? That's love. That's self-love. That's
then
love.
I guess I'm that fucked up parent, because when my kids and my niece was born, everybody was mad at me because my second son was prettier than my niece and my daughter, and I used to tell my brother that how your daughter not as pretty as my son, B. Why we both got not pretty daughters, son? How the boy is cute and the girls is not.
Yo.
This is embarrassing to the family. They got cute. If I tell my own baby it ain't cute, I definitely ain't gonna tell you yours is cute. Fuck out of here. My daughter got cute when she was like 7 months old. Them first 7 months was rough. Her brother was way prettier than her, and that would upset my soul. He was prettier than his cousin too. She was not. She looked like a little alien thing. I don't know. So I'm not that one either. My son come in the house, Ma, I look sexy. No, nigga, you look skinny. Put a shirt on, go lift some weights. I'm not that parent. Nope.
That's a fact.
Do your hair, B. Do your hair. Comb it. It's snappy looking. I'm going to tell them the truth, because I'm going to tell you before you go outside and somebody else.
And get your whole feelings hurt.
My daughter, I went in her room. Why your room smell like feet, yo? Clean your whole room and wash your socks. You rather I tell you stink than somebody else, because you ain't gonna go outside and nobody tell you stink, because you're not gonna be the kid that I don't give a fuck about. Get your shit together. Now she live on her college dorm and her fucking room is immaculate. Like, come on, son, get your shit together.
That's how that's supposed to be. Number 3, yo. This is one of my favorite ones, yo. And I can't stand this shit. Big lie, big lie. God have a plan for you.
Oh, yeah.
I hate when they tell people
dead
that. Like,
ass.
stop
Especially
telling people
if you're
that.
not a religious person. I'm not trying to hear that shit.
Yeah, not even more if you're fucking religious. So then tell me what God plan is for me then, since you that religious then, motherfucker.
Well, fuck my whole world up is with this is if God got a plan for me, then you telling me his plan was all the fuckery and hardship that I went through in my life, and you want me to be happy and optimistic, but my shit been going downhill for years. If you was one of those people, that's God's plan. That would not make me want to be religious. That would make me hate God if this is his plan for me. I'm homeless. I went and fought your war, and now I can't even get a cheeseburger. Like, come on, son. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
Right, yo. First of all, you make the covenant, then you write your plan through God, but you put your actions now. All that means is you get your lonely season on, he give you the idea, and you got to put some footwork down to that idea too. You know what I mean? You can't be lazy.
Those who help themselves.
Facts. He helped those. That's his plan. His plan is for you to decide that you're going to do something, and then he'll fuck around and help you do what it is you said you was going to do. But it start with you. Get the fuck up. You know what I mean? But that's a big one. That's a big one. Big one right there. Number 4, yo. Oh, we touched on this a little bit. You need to go to school to be successful. That's a whole lie.
Definitely a lie.
As long as you know how to read and write, and you can, as long as you know how to read and write, you can access a library. You can access vast libraries of information. You know what I
Depends
mean?
on what you want to be successful in. Certain things you need that paper credential to get you where you going. Other things you don't. It's a matter of what you want to succeed at.
Yep. And listen, another thing, shit crazy to me. They say as long, I mean, they say you need school to be successful. But like I was telling you back in the beginning, when we was touching on the school thing, right? Who the fuck needed to rememorize all the rivers in every state?
Son. Why did I need to know the 50
like,
states and capitals?
Like, let's keep it a whole buck now. Like,
you said, they not even teaching the kids what they taught us, yo. They don't know plateaus and mesas and all that.
But why do we need to learn all that shit?
Why do we need to learn that? What's the difference between a lake, a pond, a river, and a stream? Nigga, I'm not living in the woods.
All that advanced math shit. If you not trying to be a math teacher, then what the fuck is the point?
You don't need no calculus, none of that. They should have stopped us at algebra. A squared plus B squared. That's all you need to do math.
And they had me dead tripping trying to cram all them rivers. And I don't remember a goddamn river except for the Indian Mississippi River and a couple of them. You know what I mean? The one in Chicago and shit right there. I don't remember them shit.
Look, I'm not even gonna lie to you.
And they're not useful in my process. They not one time did I need a river for my to generate some
get from point A to point B, right?
Right. Now one time, the Hudson River, the East River, what happened? You know what I mean? Like, come on now. They played with it. They played with us. For 12 long years, they played with us. So
I'm not even gonna lie. I learned my shit watching the Animaniacs, B. That's how I learned the states and capitals. Yakko, wacko, and that, B. I think cartoons honestly taught us way more than school did back in the days.
They played all day.
Cartoons was smart as fuck. Schoolhouse Rock and all that shit. Niggas was smart. Because that's where I learned conjunctions from. I ain't learned that shit in school. That's how I learned what the fuck a bill was. And the bitch went to law school. So how I go to law school, but the cartoon teach me what a bill is, not the school. That shit crazy.
Facts, though.
But that right there is the facts. And that's what's fucking our kids up now. I sit here and I watch the cartoons. All the cartoons is stupid as fuck now. These kids not learning shit from a cartoon. Nothing.
Right.
You might learn some colors.
And you know where the parents fuck up with it too? Because the parents really be with this dumb shit. Like, we gotta stop fucking around with these flaws of our kids and just go all in on what they do know how to do very well. Go all in on their talents and fuck their flaws. Like, what I mean, for example, if you got a kid that is an exceptional piano player, but he need a little bit of Spanish tutoring.
Why Spanish, B?
Right. Fuck the Spanish tutor. Fuck the Spanish tutor. Buy that boy something for that piano. You know what I mean?
Yes. I saw my daughter do one motherfucking spin when she was 3. Oh, you want to do ballet? Shit. She done ballet, I done tutu.
Right.
Anything, but that's what I tell parents. You should pretty much support anything productive that your child wants to do. So what if it's going to cost you money? Kids are going to change their mind. You never know. One of those niches.
Wait, hold on. What you said? Wait, you said, hold on. So what if it costs you money? I know they don't use that as an excuse. They say something about money.
I
know not you, but I'm fucking with you now. I'm saying keep it real. The woman
but back in our day, shit didn't cost our parents. There was free community centers that we could do shit. They took all that shit.
Yeah, you was about to touch on how shiesty they dead ass do be saying that shit though, yo.
I don't got the money for it. No, fuck that. If
you get a whole child support check, yo.
Dead ass, nigga.
Fuck is you talking about? But that's not for that. That's for when do that hell of a mother get money, her money, like, cause right, like, I don't understand like how, and like the best interest of the child is for the child to see both energies, the masculine energy and the feminine energy in both parents. Why do child support lead with that big ass lie? And we gonna tax that lie to that lie go. The ladies don't say it, but they run with it. So that go on ladies' side too. That's a lie. The best interest of the child. That shit ain't the best interest. Not the best interest of my whole
Back to what the fuck I was saying with my husband. With that shit, his baby mother, that bitch ended up lying, going to child support. They made him pay back child support. That bitch took $8,000 of our taxes. Do you know that we got custody of his daughters fucking 3 months later and they came to us with nothing? How the fuck you get $8,000 and your kids is bums, son? I could lace my kids with $100. I'ma fucking make it happen. $8,000? My kids would be looking like the fucking Kardashians. Are you fucking kidding me, B? And they was little. They was fucking, what, 8 and 9? You could lace that.
This be the bullshit. This be the bullshit. And I had a similar situation like this. Yo, this be that.
That's the bullshit. Because he didn't want to. No, she didn't want to drive. That's bad parenting. Get your shit together. My daughter went to ballet.
That's neglect.
It is. My daughter went to ballet. She went to ballet at 9 o'clock in the morning on a fucking Saturday. Who the fuck want to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday? Because I ain't have no car to get her there on the bus. But she want to do ballet? We gonna tutu our asses on this fucking bus. That's positive. Like I tell my kids to this day, my son is 21 with 2 jobs because he didn't want to go to school. Anything productive you want to do, mommy got your back. Period.
Facts, though. Facts.
You gonna pay 21, you gonna pay for half of it, and I'll give you the other half. You grown now, but we gonna do it. It's positive. My daughter want to go to fucking aviation school. The bitch trying to figure out where I'm gonna pull $100, an extra $100 a month. Bitch want to fly planes? Oh, you gonna fly the fuck out of a plane? That's productive. I'm gonna make it happen. When I gotta work an extra couple of hours, we gonna get it popping one way or another.
Word. At the end of the day, the world is centered around how much value you can provide the world. Fuck all that other shit. You know what I mean? Fuck all that school shit, bro. It's about
if you ain't worth nothing, you ain't getting nothing. It's that simple.
Success comes from being valuable. Being valuable is accessible to anyone with an internet connection, motherfucker. That ain't a bachelor degree. That ain't no. That's nice to have.
Shit. All you need is Wi-Fi and a camera nowadays.
Right, but us technical savvy dudes, we done figured it out. We done figured a loophole out to where we can get some money without having to spend our money. You know what I mean? Because government Zane Zaddy, he want to help us and then charge us. I told you how you do them schools. I told you what school is. School prepares us to obey them. School keep us dependent on them.
School teaches us what debt is. That's what school does.
Right.
School is your first debt, period. Because whether you graduate or not, that is still debt that you have accumulated. And they still want their money. Whether you got a degree or not, they still want their money. So who's really benefiting from this?
Right. And I tell a person that all the time, yo, did you get more bills or did you get more money? What did that earn you?
Definitely earned me a bill because I definitely didn't even use what I went to college for. A bitch got 25 and decided she wanted to do something completely different. Lawyers is paid liars, and I ain't getting paid to lie for nobody. So couldn't do it. After going to school, I realized that. Hi, guy.
Steve T, what's up, Steve T?
Yeah, man. I'm trying to get in. I'm at 9%, but I wanted to get in, and y'all was talking about the children.
Yeah, baby mothers ain't shit. I ain't even gonna lie.
I love mothers, yo. You know, we curse them every day. Anytime we get a chance, B.
I curse the bad ones. Any baby mother that ain't shit and that's bitter and is using her child as a weapon. Kids are not weapons. Kids are blessings. And stop neglecting them because you're a bitter ass bitch. That's how I can't stand my baby daddy, but them is still his kids.
I think now I've been thinking of this new man movement, and our first order of business, and this is all the men of all races. We our first order of business is to make sure the government makes sure that any child that's born, if we can't sign a birth certificate unless the DNA says the child's ours. I think that's the first order of business for us.
But I would agree with that. I wouldn't even disagree with that because of what I
Yeah.
just said. Women tell detrimental lies. So
Yeah.
even if you're married, I would still agree with that because bitches cheat. So
Yeah, and it's another one too. Yep, it's another one too. And for men that's on child support and pay child support, I think a percentage should go straight to some type of trust that belongs to the child, and that's in a government name that nobody can touch until they're 18 or 21. And the state just gives it to them. You know, they
I
tax
agree with
them
that.
on it. You know what I mean? They tax them on it. That'd be their payment, and then give the rest to the child. So if somebody got to pay $800 a month. They know that they only get like 20% of the 800.
Right. Right.
Or
Because too
something
many
like
kids,
that.
too many
Or
kids
I
is getting
would
off
say
of,
more of a 50-50 thing. Put 400 in the savings and let them spend 400 on the kid. But I still agree with what you're saying.
right.
I
But
feel
too many kids is
some
getting off of that
percentage
shit.
put
Too many-
aside because life is expensive now. I ain't even gonna lie. 10, 20 years ago, 20% of that 800 might get you far. But what you really doing if you got 3 kids with $400 today? Nothing.
We got to start somewhere though, because it needs to happen.
But I'm agreeing with you completely because, like I said, bitches is trifling, and I'm sick of seeing long weaves and makeup and nails, and your child look like fucking alfalfa and buckwheat.
That's what I was about to say, though,
stand
guys.
that shit.
It's like it's too much of this shit right now, and at the end of the day, I like your idea, Steve T, because there's too many kids getting off of the child support, still fucked up, no future. Now the dad in the hole. He ain't got no generational wealth. The kid that he invested in ain't got no generational wealth. So
And
it's
the
like,
mother done,
what the fuck was the point? And the mother
my
fucked up
husband's
now
bitter
too.
ass baby mother literally said to him, I don't need your child support. That's my cigarette money anyway. Then give it the fuck back, bitch. Give it back. Buy your own cigarettes.
Incredible.
What's good, chat? Y'all can hear me?
Yes, sir. We hear you, brother. Okay, in the house.
What's happening? I was just supposed to be here early, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the panel. I'm leaving the studio session, so you're not done, right? Because I was about to tell you, as soon as I get back in, I'm gonna join back on my other phone. I just wanted to chime in real quick. Shout out to the folks and everything.
All right, yeah, we here, man. We on number 6, number 5.
All right. Hey, shout out to the sister on the panel too. I've been listening to you, and I'm fucking with your energy.
Thank you. The dudes usually do. As I said, the girls don't usually like me because they don't feel like I'm on their side.
They not gonna like you. They not finna like you. They gonna be your enemy.
I condone bitter incorrectness. So.
Okay. Yo, give me a few, but I'll be back.
I bet, bro.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we on number 5. So Steve T, you know what I mean? Chill out, hang out with us. Now you can review the list too with us. Number 5 is
my fault. I had to go grab a charger. I was like at 4%. I'm plugged up now, though.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see how my shit looking, cause my
shit. I just plugged my shit in.
That's a fact. My shit y'all been like, yo, where Mr. Goodbrad went?
I said my shit went kind of dim. We was halfway through the cast and my shit went dim. I'm like, okay, let me find the charger now.
All right, my shit connected.
Hey, I'm here, man, but I got a chief, man. I just got off work, man. I'm gonna put up some medical and I'm gonna drink a beer. I'm gonna unblock my screen off though.
All right, you go ahead, do your thing. Bet I got you, bro.
Okay.
All right. Cool. So number 5, guys. There's only so much to go around. That sounds like some shit my grandma used to tell me. And if my grandma told me that, then I know she told my mama that bullshit. And my mama told me that bullshit too.
I think I just told somebody that the other day.
You better stop that shit. You better stop that. That's a lie.
He said, I only got this much love to give, and it ain't too much left. So yeah.
Oh, you said it like that. You said I ain't got much love to go around. Ain't much love to go
He
around.
said the love is not unconditional. My love well is running kind of low.
Nah, that's poison thinking. That's poverty thinking. You know what I mean? They just didn't know better. They just didn't know better, yo. People believe if somebody else win, then somebody else is losing. And that's not true. You know what I mean? That's like
It depends. If we run in a race, then somebody gotta lose. But life is not a race, B. We could all be winners. It's not a race.
We are all winners because even the person that lost learned how to win the next time around. You know what I mean? So it's always a win. Even in defeat, there's a victory. You know what I mean?
I guess that's the matter of not being a sore loser.
Facts. And that's a matter of just having the opportunity to race. Because it ain't even about the win. It's about the race. You know what I mean?
That's like they say it's not about the destination. It's about the journey. You can learn a lot just getting there.
Yeah. I mean, I still want to win. I still encourage you to win. But you know what I mean? You still can learn how to lose.
I'm an asshole. I'm a bad winner and a sore loser.
Yeah, before you become a good winner, you're gonna have to learn how to lose.
I know my flaws. I don't lose very often, Vernon. I went to karate tournaments. I took first place. A bitch ran track. She outran everybody. I jumped double dutch. I don't lose very well. I was valedictorian just in culinary school. She gave me a C, and I told the bitch I got to redo the whole assignment because I'm not accepting this C. It need to be an A. So yeah, I'm a bad winner and a sore loser. But the key is know your flaws, right?
Yo, Red Lynn said that's what he tell the ladies. It's only but so much of him to go around.
I mean, you gotta share. If you single, you gotta give it to all the ladies. Now, let me stop. They said if it don't belong to nobody, just give it to everybody.
My example of you gotta lose to win sometime. When I was taking my hazmat for my CDLA, I took that test the first time around. It took me a week to be able to pass because I went up there every day and failed.
Thank you, Queen.
Eventually, I learned what they was teaching, what they wanted. So I went in the book. I said, "Yep, I seen that on the test. Yep, I seen that on the test. Yep, I seen that on the test." I memorized it. And eventually I passed, but that's my example on that.
That's a fact, though. Because it's
honestly,
a fact. It's a fact. That's how it works.
More. You learn way more when you lose than when you win.
Yeah.
You definitely do. Losing is way more of a learning experience than winners. And winners get arrogant and cocky. You need to lose sometime. You have to.
Yeah, that's why I like to beat winners.
I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say I never lost. I'm not gonna say I handled it well. I didn't handle it well at all. I'm a table flipper and a kicker shit over, and but
you know, it's guys, it's kind of like this thing right here reminds me of the money don't grow on trees shit. I know all of our parents used to hit us with that. Money don't grow on trees.
But I'm a smart ass. Money is made of paper, so it actually does grow on trees. That's what I used to say to my mother, and it would get me grounded for 30 days every time. But it never felt. You're not gonna say some shit to me that I know for a fact is not true. You're not gonna sit here and tell me money don't grow on trees when money is paper and paper come from trees. So yes, money does grow on trees. Now go make some and pay these bills and buy me sneakers.
Yeah. I tell my daughter this. I say, money grow when you save it.
See,
so
that's a smart one. See, you're telling your daughter smart. It accumulates when you leave that shit there and add to it. It definitely do.
I monkey branch off of what both of y'all said, because money do grow on trees, and the people that think it don't just don't know where to plant their seeds at.
That's another good one. So if you planting in bad dirt, you
right.
That's
so what you're gonna get.
You're gonna get bad outcome, dead ass.
You know what I mean? But moving right along, number 6, guys. Ty, this is gonna be your field. I know you good on this shit. You only use 10% of your brain. Now, how big of a lie was that? And they really had us running with that shit. Like, that was I remember, like in I want to say 2012, they was talking. I saw that shit on the news, and they had a research, and they was researching this shit, talking about people only use 10% of their brain. But that's a whole lie because they just made that shit up to sell these pills, to start selling these supplements and shit. You know what I mean? Saying that it's gonna open up your brain and you're gonna get to use more of your brain. But we always use our brain. Our brain was always.
I feel like that's a lie because
that's 100% fact.
Our brains is doing shit when we're not even. Your brain's still working when you sleep. You're
Fact.
asleep and your brain is still telling your body to breathe. Like we don't think breathe, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Your brain is just doing shit without you even having to tell it to. So how?
That's a fact.
That's like that's like people saying, I think with my heart. How? You think with your brain, stupid.
This is bad.
Like
people don't even understand the function of that.
Running, my heart is no, bitch. Your heart is an organ made to pump your blood through your body. That's all your heart is doing. It ain't doing shit else but moving your blood.
That's 100%.
That's a fact. What about this one, guys? What about the big lie? Diamonds are forever, diamonds are valuable, and diamonds are rare.
I mean, they are forever. They are valuable. That's why I keep everyone my husband gives me, but that don't necessarily mean that our relationship will be forever.
Yeah.
The diamond is forever. It ain't going nowhere. But the nigga who gave you the diamond don't gotta be there with the diamond.
Right. You see, and that's just a case of America and our gynocracy. Our gynocracy, they overhype shit because diamonds are not as valuable as we think. You know what I mean? They're precious to us. They symbolize that wedding and all that other bullshit. But this is the story behind diamonds, guys, right? The De Beer company, the De Beer Diamond Company, they had a monopoly on these diamonds because they had so much of it because it's not rare as they say it is. So in order to get these diamonds off, they came up with an ad campaign. That's where they came up with this. In order for a guy to propose, he should have a diamond ring. You know, that was just made up in the 70s. That was just implemented and created and pushed across our TV screens and radios to get us hooked on that belief, to get us to shop and buy diamonds, buy some shit that we think is rare, but the whole time behind the scenes, they got too much of it now to where they made that bullshit up.
Right, that's absolutely correct.
I just like shiny things. I'm not even gonna lie. So
but
all women do.
Hold on.
To me, I like shiny things. You know, fish just go to anything that's shiny. So yeah, I'm not even gonna deny just shiny.
But if diamonds supposed to be this valuable thing that lasts forever, like I always got to get my wedding band clamped, and my wife got to get her wedding band clamped. So if it's something that valuable, why do you got to get it clean? I don't think diamonds hold much value.
They don't.
I think it's all in I think it's a mindset.
Sister,
it is. See,
sister, can I ask you a question then?
Absolutely.
Can I ask you a question then?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
You say you like shiny things, right? So would you accept a cubic zirconia wedding ring?
I would have accepted whatever my husband gave me.
So yes, you'd accept a $10 cubic zirconia wedding ring.
Absolutely. The value of the ring didn't matter. The value of the ring meant nothing to
All
me.
right.
Because I know the value of that man. So
well, just know most women wouldn't accept that. Like I just seen that.
I know that for a fact. I have two sisters, and yeah, one of them is way too materialistic. She won't wear nothing that ain't designer. So and I don't know where that mentality. Well, yes, I do. My mother spoiled us. I'm not even gonna lie. And her being the baby, we probably all played the part in that because she been wearing designer.
Okay, shit.
But I don't do that to my kids. Like my kids are not materialistic at all. I love it because it saves me money. My daughter would rather wear Walmart.
There we go.
She would rather wear Walmart stuff than me take her to any of these outlets and then let me just give her the money, the change, and put it in her bank. Which I think
love what you just said. You said your kids are not materialistic. It
They're
saves
not.
you money, right?
They're
If
not
a man has a woman who is non-materialistic, what does that do for him as well?
in my husband's case, it
Saves
wouldn't.
him money.
It should. In my husband's case, it wouldn't save him money though, because he's the type that likes to buy gifts. So he'll buy gifts just because that's his love language. I want to buy you.
Facts. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
And I mean,
Yeah,
in the beginning,
I got a couple questions for you,
in the
miss.
beginning, I didn't even know how to accept the gifts. That's where a lot of women are wrong too. In the beginning, I thought he was trying to buy me. What you getting all this shit for? I don't need you to buy me this stuff. I'm independent. I can get my own sneakers. So
You thought he was trying to trick you?
That's crazy though. That's crazy, Mom. That's crazy.
Mr. Goodbread is saying in his other things, some women are so jaded that we don't even know how to accept good.
Right.
Yeah.
And
So I got a question for you, though, man.
I'm just angry by nature. I don't know why.
I got a question for you, miss.
Know your flaws.
You know, you was talking about your kids is not materialistic. I don't know the ages of your kids, but do you dress your kids? And if you don't anymore, when do you stop dressing your kids?
My kids are 15, 17, 19, and 21, and none of them are materialistic. And yes, when they were young, I was, especially my firstborn, I gave so much shit away with tags still on it because, oh, he's gonna be everything. And kids grow too fast. For one. I'm not gonna be
and then you have to get rid of it.
Kids don't grow too fast. Let's reverse that. Children are sponges. Right, so if you drop a dry sponge in water, it's going. So let's not right.
So at the rate of children expansion, I'm not gonna keep buying $100 jeans and sneakers when I know I'm gonna need to buy you another pair in 6 months. I'm not doing that. My children were fly, but I didn't do that. They wore Children's Place. They wore Gap, and I like them to. I have a girl. You're gonna dress like a little girl. You're not gonna have booty shorts on. You're not gonna have halter tops on. My daughter just started wearing stuff like that, and she'll be 15 next week. It's just shit that my mother didn't tolerate that I wasn't tolerating. You not wearing no red, nothing. Red is just too scandalous for little girls, as far as I'm concerned. I don't even put shit on as an adult sometimes. Makeup, not clothes, but. It's just shit. Like, I won't let them wear no red hair. Well, my 19-year-old, she could pretty much do what she wants. She at college, as long as she don't call me talking about
shit. You got to elaborate on the red. What's up with the red? You touching on some stuff right now, too.
It was something. That goes back to what we were learned. As a child, I was always taught that red lipstick and red nail polish was scandalous. The ladies of the night wore that. So I wasn't allowed to. You gonna be a prostitute if you wear that, which is still that inbred, that brain shit. That
honestly speaking,
we lost that value.
That's real.
We lost those morals. We lost those morals because
that's real too.
I didn't lose those morals because
that's real though.
You're not gonna see my fucking 12-year-old running around.
Yo, she tying into something. I love what she taught. She's tying into like what men complain about all the time. And we get bashed for it. We don't we always tell women we don't care about the makeup, we don't care about this extra crap that y'all be doing. We love y'all naturally.
My father's
look, check it out.
None of that. So I didn't
go ahead, say hold on. Your father Muslim?
He just died like a month ago. Yeah, he was Muslim. They did
sorry to hear that, Mama.
And he was not with it. My mother didn't wear a lot of makeup. He natural. All about it. So my father would be pissed if my mother took me to the beauty parlor and I got extensions in my hair. He'd have a.
There we go.
I can tell you.
Yo, hold on. No, that's why when I came on real quick, I said I like this sister, and I don't say that for no reason. I like to read things, and she just called it out. One of the main things, your father instilled values in you.
Oh, that ass.
And men recognize that, especially real men. Men definitely recognize that. So it don't matter how you sounded. You might have been a little bit loud. You might have, because some people gonna be like, "Oh yeah, she's a loud black woman." I understood, and I'm watching you, and I ain't say nothing until I got on the panel. I'm like, "Y'all fuck with this sister," but it makes sense to me now. Now that you opened your mouth and started spilling and letting me know, this and that, it makes a lot of sense. You got a lot of values that has been instilled in you. That's important. And it goes back to what I was saying before. Like, this is what men complain about. We talk about the makeup. We talk about how we just want to see you guys in your natural state. Part of you being in your natural state is naturally having a leader. One of your first leaders, not one of your first leaders, but the first leader you should have is your father.
Yes,
That's the
sir.
first leader you should have.
I completely. Father,
And look,
a
I can tell
stepfather,
that you had a relationship
some
with your
kind of
father.
male figure that's productive and positive in
There
your
we
life.
go. And I like that, because the way you speak,
Because it
I
doesn't
extract a
necessarily
lot
have
of good
to
from
be
you.
your father, because sometimes fathers are absent because mothers ain't shit, and sometimes fathers are absent because fathers ain't shit. But
That's true.
a positive, everybody needs a positive both role model, a female and a male. We all need both positive role models to turn out correct, and that's what people
true.
don't realize. You need
Right.
a male and a female. It takes both to make a person, so it should take both to mold.
Sister, speaking on what you just said, I want to ask you this. Who is running around saying they don't need the other party? Is black men going around saying, "Oh, I don't need a woman to raise no child. I'm independent. I'm strong. I'm a strong father"? Or is it the woman going?
That's why I said I'm with y'all. I can't stand a bitter, angry baby mother. I can't. I just can't.
Exactly. So what you said coincides with what needs to be done. We're black men. We want partners. We're not going around saying we want to be single fathers. We're independent and strong and all that.
It's been reversed. Men back in the days were so, I'm not going to say the women didn't always cheat, but the way relationships were displayed to us back in the days, the men were always doing the good women so bad that I guess women got so bitter that there are no good women left. We figured
I know. No. Are you honestly, hold on, are you honestly saying that happened? Or is that like, you're saying that happened? Yeah.
Oh, no.
I was about to say, like, no, that's absolutely incorrect.
I don't even understand my husband half the time, because like I said, I'm a piece of work. I know my flaws. I am not easy to be with at all. I commend that man.
Okay.
But like Mr. Goodbread said, not every female could sit here and say to you, I know my flaws. Look, nigga, I need work.
True.
I'm 40,
Yo, that was a good
40
segue.
years old. I've done a lot of work and I still need work. So
Right. You can't cope with the trauma.
That's a good segue to segue me in right quick, because I was going to say that while I was on a little camera break. I was going to say, yo, it sickens me, guys. You gotta heal. We gotta heal, guys, because why do I know all the great thinking women? You know what I mean?
You know all the 29.
And then there we go. We said how niggas always want to say, "Oh, he lucky." It ain't got a goddamn thing to do with luck, guys. You guys to get up off these internets. You got to get up off social media. Social media is fucking you guys up.
That ass. I feel like if we had that shit in the 90s, we would be so fucked, because that's what's destroying our kids. That's why at a certain and that's another thing I can't stand. Why your 3-year-old always on the laptop or on the tablet? Then when he's in school, he don't know how to socialize with like these kids don't know how to have no social skills.
That's because these hell of a mothers are so fucking victimized. They have victimized themselves that they trap themselves in a little cage called their house, their little apartment, studio apartment. You know what I mean? A dance hall apartment. You know what I mean? They trap themselves off in that shit. It's just them and that social media, that fucking phone, and whatever the baby can distract himself with to keep them to keep them on that fucking phone. And it sickens me because we talk about drugs, right? These be the same chicks, the hell of a mothers that bash a crackhead or bash an alcoholic.
And you just as negligent as them.
But social media is a drug. What are they not understanding? The fact that when you feel sad, you could pick up this phone and sit there and just get dopamine hits, just dopamine. What do you think an alcoholic do when they're sad? What do you think a crackhead do when he need a hit? He go and he light up to the moon, Scotty. So this social media is the same thing as that. And what's sad about it is it's a closet that's open. It's a closet that's open. It's a picture of an open liquor closet. Picture an open liquor cabinet. No guard in front of it. A little kid can run by it and scoop it up. And we have little kids getting high off social media, bro. We have little kids getting high off social media. It used to be, and it's sad because you know what's sad about it? Because our parents ain't no better. Because the same parents that used to sit outside in front of the building or upstairs looking out the window being the nosy neighbor, social media done made it easier now. So now the generational curse is passed down. So when I see niggas just like this, I say, look at the little nosy little nigga. That's how it's a nosy little nigga. When you stuck on this phone like this all day, you a nosy little nigga. You a mini version of your mother, of the nosy little neighbor, which was a female who sat outside watching everybody go up and down the block. That's what social media have created now. So we got about a billion nosy little neighbors. And not only do they fuck their mind up by taking dopamine hits, now we can open our phone, scroll, and see what the next person across the globe is doing. And now we compete, and see how social media depresses the female, yo. It depresses the male too.
Those filters are crazy as fuck. Those Instagram filters, oh my God. All the filters. When they started doing that shit, this is not my face. This is my face.
It go back to what you said earlier, how they want everybody to be the same. They want people that's losers to win. And what's sad about it, the majority are losers, and the majority make the rules.
That's right.
The mediocre.
This is why.
That's right.
This is
You
why
ever
the
seen somebody?
29% women that I talk to, this is why they so mad and they're so frustrated, because not all of them got what you got in you to speak up. This is why I tell my dudes, I need my dudes to stop playing. I need my dudes to stop playing. See Fave in the house. See Fave, I'm gonna drop the link. Please come through.
Get in.
I need my dudes to stop playing, and I need
You
my
ever
dudes
seen?
to stop making excuses. I need my dudes to stop making excuses, yo. Stop being mini versions of your mother. Stop hating the truth. Stop rejecting reality. Stop walking around in the delusion, yo.
But you know the phone.
That's a fact.
You know the phone.
Real quick though. No, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, the phone is the chip that's in Revelations.
Boom.
Good bread got me reading.
I swear to God, I was just about to talk about that. I swear to God.
That sounds like my mother talking about Obama becoming president as one of the three heads of the other shit.
She not lying. She not lying. She on point.
I'm not a religious person, but
check it out too. Have y'all?
That's why you like your mom where you said
my mother like they done broke one of the seals with this seal.
Look,
and
check it out.
You know what she talking about.
Yeah, Obama do
that. I got nothing. Yo, hold on,
like I said, she's different.
Come on. I got nothing against Obama, yo.
Me either.
We ain't
Like,
fools.
I feel
We
like
ain't
that
fools.
I do.
We know what they did. We know what they did. We know.
I do.
For us to have a black president, we traded our women. We traded our woman's mind for a black president.
I do got something against
The
Obama.
whole world is not all the females are not Michelle Obama no more. We don't got a lot of Michelles and Oprahs running around no more. All the bitches is Cardi B's now. Everybody's a fucking Cardi, and they looking for their offset. We don't got no Claire Huxtables. We don't got no Ib Divs. We don't got Michelle's. We don't got none of that. We don't even want Oprah's because that bitch is so independent. She can't never be with a man or make babies or none of that. Like, her business and career is everything. I want to be successful as much as the next bitch, but I wouldn't give my babies up for the world.
That she chooses that.
I might have to state this fact of like, well, I might have to state, I guess you would call it my opinion, but I'm not with Obama because what Obama did to black folk is similar to the medicine that, or I say medicine, but the poison that, you know, the government daddy gave to the black community during the late 60s, early 70s. You know, so I'm against certain things that happened when it came to that. I understand where y'all coming from, but like through the whole term that Obama was in, he did not help any dynamic for us. Can't nobody name one thing he really did help. So I had to put that fork in the road right now.
I'm ignorant as fuck when it comes to Obama being president. The only reason I was okay with Obama being president is so I could
because he was black.
No, because I wanted to jam the Jeezy song. My president is black. That was it.
AKA because he was black. You know what I'm saying?
As far as I'm concerned, in our lifetime, for the presidents that I can remember, Clinton was for the people of our people. That's my favorite president to this day. So,
and I'm gonna have to bet you different on that too, but that's a whole nother conversation.
If I could vote for Bill Clinton again, I would. So yeah.
I don't like none of them niggas.
Right, that's a whole nother conversation. That's a whole other conversation.
That's the lesser of two evils. So if I have to pick the lesser of two evils, then yeah, that's my lesson.
Yo, if I had to pick one, we missed that era. You know what I mean? And our fucking of a generation before us fucked it all up. But Ronald Reagan was the only president that we can say was for us. He had them, and it's sad, and I'm gonna kick myself.
I mean, I would have to say Kennedy was slightly for us too, and that's why they murdered him.
No.
Kennedy was a sneak. No. But Reagan had them drugs flying through, and if we'd have took our only come up in our community and did the right thing with it,
But it was a come up.
It was a come up, but we went and smoked it and bought rope chains and took pictures. We like, why? Why we not gonna leave our next generation something? You know what I mean? Everybody else had their own turn. You gotta remember, the Chinese people had the laundry mats and they had the fish restaurants on Smash.
That's true.
And they had their.
I still beg to differ though.
You know what I mean?
I still beg to differ though. One no president for nobody. One no president for us. I don't believe it.
You on the panel, yo. Introduce yourself. Yeah. Where you been at, girl?
My bad, my hungry mind. We got like this storm coming in Texas. I don't know what type of storm.
Yeah, I heard about that. My man was telling me about that.
Yeah, so like I don't know. Like, I've been trying to wash up everything and get it done before the lights do go off. We be Gucci, but I'm hungry as hell. How y'all doing?
Pennsylvania is bipolar.
I'm doing good. How you doing?
It was just 80 degrees, snow, rained, and now it's cold. So
yeah, it's horrible down here. Like
Pennsylvania
really
going through.
I'm in South Florida. Hey, we not raining at all. We kind of cool right now. So
you know what? You sound like my cousins who be talking shit about they St. Petersburg and Miami weather. In the hell with y'all and y'all.
Why stop there? We talking shit. Y'all always call it talking shit.
Because I live on the top of a mountain.
Y'all always call it talking shit every time I just talk about my weather. I'm just talking about the forecast. God damn.
That's what my homeboy said. He said, "So Ty, you skiing? Fuck you, nigga." He said, "Cause I'm on the beach right now, nigga. You live in Florida."
The beach, 30 minutes. Look, man.
We ain't do nothing for black people.
No, but like you know, I definitely do disagree. I guess I'm gonna have to be the black sheep in this one. I disagree with like all the presidents. I don't think any president was for us.
You're
But
right.
you know that's a whole nother conversation.
I don't believe that no politics is for us. And when I learned the politics and government when I was in law school, that's what made me. Everybody always gets mad at me because I don't vote. But how your ancestors and what they okay, what you fail to realize is our vote don't mean shit. The vote is just
No, hold on. Wait a
just to
second.
let
Wait a
us
second.
believe that it means
I don't vote
No,
either.
we had a class. It's
I
called
get that. I
Politics
get
and
that. I get
Government.
that.
And in that class, they taught us what the electoral college is. We, the people, do not pick the president. We just decide who to nominate. The electoral college is the ones that actually get the last say. They are the
That's
ones
not true.
the president, and our votes don't. They
That's
tally
not
them
true.
and they count them and they tell us that, but they don't
not.
mean shit.
Well, that's true per se, but it's not actually 100% true because the electoral votes basically they count more, if you will.
That's why I
When
said
you
our votes don't mean
right,
shit.
that don't but they still have to be voted.
They
But
do.
what really counts is Congress.
But if we
That's
the
what really
people,
counts. What really counts? Hold on, sister, hold on. What really counts is Congress, and I like what you just said. We the people.
Yeah, no,
All
what I
right.
was gonna
So
say, if we the people are a
let me go.
Democratic
Go
state
ahead.
and we pick a Democratic person, but the electoral college flips us, it'll still make the state Republican.
But
It's
the
like
electoral college, they don't flip anything. Okay, all right. Whenever you're trying to pass a law or whenever you're trying to pass a bill, you can run it by the president, you can run it by anybody you want, but Congress has to approve it
dead ass.
before it happens. So I'm not necessarily saying Congress flips anything. Congress is like if you ever played Super Mario, Congress is Cooper. That's the last level that you gotta get to finish everything. That's what I'm saying. So but the thing is, a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't understand that, which is why I want to piggyback. That's why I want to piggyback off what I was saying earlier. Besides Democrat, Republican, it's about quote what's we the people. We the people is what it was supposed to be, and we the people never we the people were that represents freedom. Democratic, Republican, et cetera, et cetera. That's not we the people. They already went in bed with the beast, so they already have a left or a right wing on that eagle that already flies together. Whereas we the people, we're not on that. So when it comes to we the people, like you were saying before, basically, I ain't gonna lie to you. I lost my fucking train of thought. God damn it, bro. So big, cause long story short, I know what I was trying to say. Like basically, we're like I don't go off of Congress. Not Congress, but I don't go off the Democratic or the Republican, and I don't even go off of Congress. I go off of we the people, and we the people is our like-minded thinking, our self-thinking. We can make things happen. We can pass laws, or we can pass certain ordinances within our communities, and that's what we the people do. I guess that's what I was trying to say, guys. And
so divided.
But that's the thing. We're so divided. We on the left and the right wing, Republic, Democrat. When all of those are flying on the same bird, one is on the left wing, one is on the right wing, but birds of a feather fly together. That's why, again, I said all these presidents and all these politicians, I don't give a damn what they're talking about. They are on the same team, so we can't resort and look up to them. Voting is not something that I look up to, but voting is also something that you have to look into. Because again, you can change certain laws, ordinances, and that's what we need to start going towards, being proactive in that. Forget the presidents and shit like that. I don't want to be too radical. I don't want to talk too radical. And I don't mean forget them like I don't mean any threat, but forget them when it comes to your freedom. You need to think about we the people. You need to think about yourself. You need to think about your village and the community around you and what works for you, because they don't live with us. They don't see what's going on. So when we're able to come as a collective and not be divided, like sister just said, we are divided. If we're not divided, then we can change certain things. We can make a city ordinance. I don't care if it's not for the world. In your parameter, you can change a certain ordinance, a certain law, certain demographic in your city, and that can grow. And once that grows and once that becomes bigger, then we can start talking. But when we start saying, oh, Obama and, you know, Democratic and Republican and voting and blah, 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 this and that, that's never going to change anything.
I agree with that.
I agree with that too.
Yeah.
Also, we not mentioning the elephant in the room, which is this shit is part of their little fun. This is their shit. They know that women, how much women we have in the world? Don't women overrule the men in the world?
Yeah, for every man is 10 women.
Well,
So who's the attack on?
Well, you right about that.
Women. So they
You right
already
about
know
that, good, bro.
the woman is gonna always vote. Women are gonna always control this vote. So what the fuck?
But that's why they try to downplay it. Because remember, at one point, women couldn't even vote.
You're right.
They said we had
no, it wasn't.
And a woman, I'm doubly not voting.
It wasn't necessarily that y'all couldn't vote. It was at one point. See, I like that she said that at one point, women had a different role. Women didn't give a fuck about voting.
No, we didn't, because the role of the woman was to keep the house.
No. Ain't no. The role of the woman was to keep the house. The role of the woman is to keep the house.
Yes,
you guys left that role.
The man can afford to keep the house afloat.
Okay, then.
To keep it.
Oh, all right then. So, and I like that you said that as well. You guys did the role of y'all was to keep the house. It's not that nobody tried to force y'all to do that. So it's not that women couldn't vote. Women didn't vote because they didn't have time to do that. They were too busy being wise. And a wife don't give a goddamn about voting and trying to be in politics. Guess what a wife care about? Her husband and her children and raising that legacy. So I'm gonna go ahead and connect your point back. That husband did need to be competent. So imagine a competent husband who can build for you, who got the money and the resources. All he wanted or all he wants is a wife that does that. But when he has a wife that's combative and says, oh, no, well, we couldn't do this and we can't do that. No, that's not the case. You guys didn't do that because you guys were more comfortable. As a matter of fact, back in the 1920s and 30s, women were fighting against women because they were mad at the feminists going into politics, trying to change the dynamics of the roles of women. You guys didn't have to vote, work. You didn't go to war. No one made it mandatory for y'all to go to war in the army. No one made it mandatory for do this and that. All we wanted was this, and feminism came in, and it made y'all think the same thing you said now. Oh, you had to work. You had to do this. You didn't have to do any of that.
No, I want to though. It depends on the woman.
Of course you do want to do too. Of course today, but back in 1930,
not okay with that on no
right,
level.
but this is what I'm saying. A competent man, back when more boys were boys and men were men, a competent man, you wouldn't want to work. You would want to be up under that man and you would want to play a role, which is why we had an 80% marriage rate back in the 50s and the 60s.
Yeah, all my cousins are still
During
married.
segregation, right? During segregation, we had a marriage rate of 80% because women wanted to be up under leaders. Today, it's this combative crap where it's like, oh well, we gotta do this, and you don't have to do that.
But the same way women are dysfunctional and broken, your average guy is not saying and doing what you're verbalizing. So they feel like they have to pull that slack. But it's like I tell my daughter, at the end of the day, you are a woman. You're not a man. It is things that women are supposed to do that men are not supposed to do. And people could say that that's wrong, but it's not, because I get upset every time a transsexual anything tries to carry themselves as the other gender. Don't downplay what women do. You will never be able to carry a baby. You will never have to go through the pain that we went through to push it out. You will never be able to nurse it. It is just things that were made to
And guess what? And we don't have no problem with that.
No, I'm not saying. And then
no. I'm not saying that towards you. I'm just saying, like, men understand that 100%. But when you reverse the roles, why don't women understand? Why don't one woman understand our roles? Why do they have to have contingency with our roles?
That's what I was about to hit on. The same way you, as a not woman, need to understand that this is not shit you could do. You're supposed to understand that if you have that man there, it is his job to provide. It is his job to protect. It is his job to do that, and don't take that from him. When I was a single mom, I did all that. I am super mom, super dad, super everything. But once I got married,
you would never be a super dad. I'm sorry, sister. You would never be a super dad.
Well, my baby fathers are very present in their father's life and their kids' life, so I have to. So I'm not that better woman. We don't gotta be together for you to see your kids. So, but when I got married and I had a husband, I could fall the fuck back. It is not my job to do this. It is my husband's job to step up and say something to that fucking person for this. Like, somebody at my job was disrespectful. I am quite clear on being able to defend myself. But what I politely said to him was, I'm going to call my husband and have him come deal with you, because I'm not a single woman. You're a man. And I don't think my husband is going to appreciate the tone of voice that you using, because he don't even talk to me like that. So I know the role. But like I said, I had a father that was present in my life that did that shit for my mother. It's shit that we learn, shit that's embedded.
Right. So it's a couple of questions you're not going to be able to answer. When it's going to be a couple of questions you're not going to be able to answer from a female, from a hell of a mother point of view, or from a one of these female point of views. You know what I mean? You're not going to be able to answer that for a dude that need answers. You know what I mean?
My son ran in the room with his dick talking about why his sheets is slimy. What I do? I picked up the phone and called it, dude, you need to talk to your son. And I politely passed the phone. That's a daddy thing. That is not me. So that's why everybody got to understand. Let the people play the role that they was meant to play. If he was good enough for you to lay down and open your legs, let him raise his child. If she was good enough for you to stick your dick in, don't talk shit about the woman that's about to bring life into the world for you. Everyone has to get their shit.
That's a fact, though. You know where it stemmed from, and this is why I be so brutal on these hell of a mothers, yo, because the men don't know what love is, and the women don't know what love is. But who touches both of those first? Who claims both of those first?
I don't know who to blame that on, because I feel like as the mother, if you're a good mother, from the moment you find out your child is in there, you breathing nothing but love into that. And you trying to me and my baby father broke up when I was like 3 months pregnant, but I didn't stop him from coming and talking to my stomach.
Yeah,
this is your kid. We need to hear your voice too.
You got to understand the reality and the statistics of the situation. The reality and the statistics of the situation shows that nobody is teaching these women. You are an exception to the rule. All of us in this class is an exception to the rule because we changed the laws of our mind. Yeah, we may have grown up in what we've grown up in, but we've educated ourselves enough to not have to go through that bullshit and not to continue to make decisions in our life off of beliefs that would have held us back. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. People got to change the laws of their mind. They got to get rid of them stupid false beliefs. And we still got some more on the list, y'all. We ain't forget about the list, y'all. I know they like, yo, what the fuck up with the list? What we got up to? Yo, we touched a lot.
We got deep. Yo. We got deep in it.
We touched a lot.
We've been off on a tangent there for a while.
We touched a lot.
It's necessary.
On the list. So now when we go through this list, we're gonna just skim through because we touched a lot that I already had on this list. Because if you notice, these are just lies, and a lie is something we take in and make it into a belief. You know what I mean? A lie is only an idea. It's not the truth. It's not a fact. So when we take in these lies as ideas, and then we take it in and make it into a belief, we make decisions off of these beliefs. And those decisions come with consequences. So we could play victim if we want to, or we could just be like, all right, I fucked up, scratch that, get to some instructions and build it again.
Learn from our mistakes.
On to the next one.
Right. You know what I mean? But a lot of people like to cling to the victim because it's just easier than doing work. Because you've seen that shit. I said a lot of steps after I just said, once you realize you fucked up. There's a couple of steps. They don't, once they fucked up, they rather cling to the bullshit and duct tape it, put rubber bands on it, and have shit hanging from it instead of just throwing the whole shit out and starting all over.
Dead ass. And they say we're gonna gorilla glue this. We're gonna put some plaster right there.
But yeah, it go back to what I was saying. So it's these single moms plantations, man. They raising these kids off of survival. There's no way you gonna tell me that if you don't show your kid love, he gonna know what love is. And then you sending them out there. You gotta understand what's going on. These hell of a mothers. And remember, I don't say mama loves enough because it's not a lot of mama loves. It's 29. That's 3 out of the 10 mothers I meet are traditional minded women. That's no cap.
I don't think I'm traditional, but I
No.
got morals and standards.
But that's traditional nowadays, girl. That's traditional nowadays. That's traditional. And with the spill you gave OKL about the hair color, and just knowing that big piece of information, I don't forget shit now. You sat here and broke down what was told to you, what was taught to you about hair colors and shit like that.
That ass is just shit you not doing. That stuck with me.
Modern women had never heard that. When they watch this on the playback, because you know they'll stick their little head in on my channel just to see what they could pull. You know what I mean? But when they watch this on the channel, they never heard no information like that. Like, word.
Man, my daughter bought her first 2-piece this summer. She is 14. What you need 2 pieces of bathing suit for? You ain't showing nobody shit. Go swim.
You know what I mean? So that's what it really is. That's what it come down to. It come down to if you're gonna take
today.
Even if you're gonna take this pride shit of I could do it by myself, really do it. Don't be fucking shit up by leaving your kid to distract yourself with the phone. Interact with your kid. Take them to a karate class. Sign them up for football. Like you said, invest in your kid. But they ain't got time to invest because they're too busy trying to keep up with the Kardashians.
See, fuck
you know
that.
what I mean? So the little money that they do get that they could invest, you know what I mean? They rather buy the bundles of hair. This the
but it's
problem.
like you said, it's time, B. You don't even gotta have money out the ass. We live in Pennsylvania. I went and bought me and my kids bikes. We gonna go ride a bike, nigga. I'm broke, but we gonna get some juice and ride these bikes. We gonna ride together. So
especially with the
my mother rode bikes with me.
Especially with the sons. The sons just be, you know what I mean? I got a son, and I think I'm a great dad. I think I'm super dad. But I don't get it. It don't motherfucking matter. There's something biologically wired and programmed to have that little motherfucker love Miss Goodbread a little bit more than me. And when you're a father, when you're a real nigga, you gotta understand that and accept that.
But that's beautiful because if she's
ain't nothing beautiful about that because I will die for that little boy, man. I don't like that shit.
Was she stepmom?
No, that's his mom.
All right then. She'll die for him too, B.
Yeah, me too. So we'll all be 3 dads.
Okay, but boys, you a boy.
Nah.
Don't front like your mother wasn't your everything, because I know she was.
No.
Said your mother was your everything.
No, I like my mom's and she was cool. You know what I mean? But she got on my motherfucking nerves, yo.
I mean, for the most part, I'm not a daddy's girl.
You know what I mean?
And
Honestly,
neither is my daughter.
speaking.
My daughter is a mama's girl to her soul.
Yeah, my daughters, they love me to death. They love me more than their mother.
Now, my middle son, no, that's my son, and I love him. But if I wasn't his mother, I would wonder if the little motherfucker was a sociopath, because he got no fucks to give about nothing that ain't his sister, period. If you ain't my sister, I don't care. Big sister, little sister, only sisters. I love it. Love your sisters to death. Protect them from the world.
But they lost that bond out here too. They lost that bond out in the real streets. They lost that sister brother bond because the sister, she always selling. No,
my daughter just came home from
it's
college.
Always a separation. It's always a separation in these plantation homes. It's always a separation.
And one of
them
is my stepdaughter. But
you got the what you call that child? The lottery child. They put all their eggs in a basket on the lottery child.
That's everything, child. While you neglect all the rest of them.
Right, neglect everybody else, and then wonder why they get what they get. They wonder why these parents is really wondering why these kids is giving them what they giving them. It says it in the Bible, yo. If you do not raise them up to be something, they gonna give you nothing. Like simple math, like.
And I'm gonna even take it a step further too. You got some children that, you know, they could be quote the lottery child, but you know, all the parents want to do is use them.
That ass.
You understand what I'm saying? And I want to give you right. So, and I want to go into a deeper dynamic of that, and I hope y'all catch what I'm saying. So you might have like, okay, the first child, you know, that typically that's the love child, right?
Mm-hmm. That's what they say.
Hold on, hey, hold on. Hey, we on Patreon right now. Can I do this, Mr. Goodbread, or did I need to say this for Patreon? Nah, for real though, like no real spill though. So first, you know, the first child typically the love child, and then you got the second child, you know, the third child. That might be, you know, whatever. I'm talking about from the same baby daddy. The third child might be like, depending on what the relationship is, depending on his status, et cetera, et cetera. But I'm speaking on certain dynamics. You know what I'm saying? Could be something I could relate to. So the third one, you say it again?
That's the saver baby. The relationship might be going down the drain, and you think that baby's gonna save it.
Ooh.
And all that pressure should not be put on the
That's
child.
a secret right
Talk
there.
your shit. Talk your shit.
All that pressure should not be put on the child. That's not fair to the child.
Right.
Talk your shit. Right. Don't try to take my stuff. I'm talking. Stop trying to take my point. No, I'm just playing. I'm playing with you. No, she in this spot on. I knew that I fuck with her because she like really got like real energy with her. I like that. I really like that.
That shit you was saying. That's too much pressure to put on the kid.
No, you know what I'm saying? So usually that child becomes the black sheep or becomes the one that, you know, what has all the burden to carry, but also what they don't know is sometimes that, I ain't gonna say sometimes, most of the time that could be God's child. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you get a lot of neglect in that child. So you get this black sheep, right? And you don't get the love that you need from your mother or your father or the family that you have around you, because the things that happen surrounding your birth, the things that happen before your birth, whatever the case may be, I'm going deep. That's why I told Mr. Gilbert, can I do this? The things that happen surrounding that, you never understood. And you won't understand because you're not the one that put that seed in the world. But once you do understand it, whether it be through God, whether it be through intuition, wisdom, or whether it be through somebody telling you, hey, look, your mama did this back then, or your daddy did this back then, that's why you here. Or, you know, they never liked you, or this and that. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you find that out from these situations, that's when you start realizing it ain't you. You feel what I'm saying? So that's another thing. I just wanted to add on to her point. That is another thing. And I'm gonna stop right there because I got more to say, but it's Patreon talk. I don't want to go too deep. I don't want to go too deep.
That's like the poor little rape baby who wants to come back and find their mother and don't know why their mother gave them up, or the mother that kept them hates them so much, but you don't understand how you even got here. So I never not like, I'm pro-choice in certain situations because like you said, I feel like every baby is innocent. They didn't ask to be here. Make better decisions. That's
Which is why I told you earlier, sister, it ain't no such thing as, oh, these babies, damn, they learn so fast. No, they're sponges.
that ass. Oh no, I said
That's what they are.
These babies is
Or
smart.
whatever. No. That ain't nothing new under the sun. Babies been growing fast.
These
That's why they
babies
call
is
them
smart.
sponges.
That's why they had me amazed. This pandemic babies, my ass. My son was eating off a spoon at a week old and walking at 6 months and never.
And that is supposed to be natural.
Near a pandemic baby.
That's supposed to be natural, sweetheart. Like that's not supposed to be nothing that's
But
okay.
that's what I'm saying. It's people out here who got fucking 1-year-olds and your baby's still not walking and talking and you wondering why, but all you do is sit the little dude in front of the TV and
73%. I can give you 73% of the reasons. I can give you 79% reasons why that happens.
So I wasn't with it.
Okay. Word to Mr. Good Brett. Hey, Good Brett. I can give you not saying I can give you 71% of the reasons why that happens.
Said y'all with y'all 71 and 29.
71. That's the ratio, guys. All right, guys. So we was on number 8. We was on number 8 of the lies. Some of the biggest lies we all be getting sold on the daily. Now, I mean, we already know that this was a big lie. Slavery is dead. Slavery is not dead.
Nah, it's just in another form now.
Right.
It never died.
It never died.
So any kind of way that they can use I feel like sometimes the entertainment business is their new form of slavery. Like the shit that these people are saying to our kids, and we just letting them listen to that shit. This is why the point that I made earlier with women losing their softness and shit. What are you saying to them? New Edition, The Temptations, Boys to Men, they were romancing women. They were smoozing women. There are no people romancing women no more. Every song is savage as fuck. There's no romance. Girls are even getting savage. Hours and Hours is like one of the sweetest songs I've heard from a girl. Girls has even got. Anytime it's okay for a bitch to come out and say, I got this wet ass pussy on the video, it's a problem. It is definitely a problem in the world today because that's just not something we're supposed to let the world know.
Absolutely.
You right.
Absolutely. No, absolutely correct.
Got that in the world.
C-Fave, jump in there, C-Fave. You've been quiet today, C-Fave.
Now they in the nail on the head, but you're right. That's not supposed to be left in your house. I don't think that the type of I hope I'm making sense. Damn music, how these bitches be talking about some of my cat wear, wop and shit like that. That's for a man to do. That ain't for everybody to know that shit. That shit is so fucking nasty. I don't even listen to bitches like that. Like
I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. If I'm in the car with you,
dangly thing in the back of my throat. Are you
like real talk? If I'm in the car with a sister or whatever, and then as soon as Cardi B come on, as soon as Megan Thee Stallion come on, the City Girls come on, and she start turning up, and she go turn to my knob, trying to turn the shit up and turn. That's when I'm like, okay, 71, Mr. Goodbread, 71. 71.
Look, I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't like Meg. I like some of Meg's songs, I really do. But Meg she different. She's showing you that she went to school.
That lady is not different, man. Stop it.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Stop it. That lady is not different, man.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that girl. Yeah,
stop it. Ain't nothing different about her, man.
Shit. And people
ain't nothing different about her.
Females because of that. Now that hoe is a fucking snake. Megan the worst. She just like the rest of them, except she just did worse than shit.
Yeah, Megan symbolized motherfucking the transgender. She got some deals with the transgender community going on.
I thought she was a man.
Allegedly.
Honestly.
I'm not gonna lie. That's still alleged with me right now.
I thought she was a man. And I'm like, damn, that's a big lady.
You know what I mean? A stallion, that's not a woman name. A
And
stallion is a
that was
horse.
my thinking. Stallions are men. They're not mares or girls. You should be Megan the mare, not Megan the stallion.
Yeah, stallion is a male horse. Okay.
Dead ass. That was my thinking. So she should be Megan the mare. Mares is girls. Megan the fawn, Megan the doe, but not Megan the stallion.
Maybe one day we might find out. Who knows?
All right, guys. So we all agree that slavery is not dead. I think that I think the biggest form of slavery right now is debt. Once debt gets you and it grab you and it put its claws on you, you're done,
Your credit
son.
score. These credit
Cool.
scores.
Can I say something about the debt thing, Mr. Goodbread?
Yes.
Okay, you know how people are programmed to go to school, like you're supposed to go to school? That's a form of slavery because what you're getting a degree, right? So the degree is basically for you to get a higher paying job. So that higher paying job, whatever you make, you're gonna have to pay that back to the student loans. It's debt. So it's just like it's in the system thing. Like it makes sense.
That's a fact. Definitely. And it's a cycle. It's crazy because they teach you how to go into debt. They teach you how to go to the next level. They teach you some more, and then they charge you for everything they taught you.
You're right. So whatever you earn, they're taking a percentage out of it.
But that's why this is one of the most fucked up countries in the world. Because if you go to Denmark, their educational system is free. Most of their Medicare is free, and they don't have repeat offenders. I think their repeat offenders rate is like 18% or some shit. But their jails look like fucking college dorms. So the point is made: if you treat a person civilized, they might come out civilized. But if you treat a person like an animal, they're just gonna give you back the response that you treated them.
You're right, because everybody human.
All right, guys, let's get to number 9. Number 9 is a good one because I'm gonna incorporate this. Maybe next week we'll do a little bit of astrology, but we know that the biggest lie that they tell too is people really be running with this astrology shit. Like your astrology sign do not determine your destiny, yo.
Oh yeah, that shit get on my damn nerves.
You know what I mean? That don't determine your destiny, yo, at all.
So I like being a Pisces, but it ain't that serious.
I'm a Leo. When I tell people I'm a Leo, niggas be like, y'all crazy.
Nah, y'all are crazy. My husband is a Leo.
Nah, it depends on the person. I'm the type of person, I'm really cool, calm, collective unless you try me.
Actually,
Like,
the female Leos I know are way more calm than the male Leos I know.
yeah, it just depends, like, because a lot of people judge by signs, and I hate that shit.
I think
because
that shit's stupid.
It's so damn stupid. It's a fucking person. The sign does not define you. It's a fucking
Yeah, that's the thing. The sign shows key nature points, and it is mentioned in the Bible. But God say don't worship it and don't dare try to make money off of it, because that turns it into witchcraft. So
right.
Yeah, that's why she got it. That's why she got it.
Pro-black community.
That's why she got it. All right, guys. So let's get to number 10. Number 10. This is the biggest. It's a big lie too. Big one. Only lucky or bad people get super rich. You know what I mean? And this is, like I said, this is the excuse. This is the biggest excuse a lazy motherfucker gonna tell you. Oh, he just lucky. Oh, they lucky. They got lucky. Nah, luck. You know what luck really is? You gotta generate luck. You still gotta move. You know what I mean? Like when a motherfucker get a job, he didn't get lucky, bro, and got a job. The motherfucker got up, filled out an application, handed it in, did an interview. That ain't luck, bro. That's a whole lot of movement. So lazy motherfuckers gotta get that concept. You know what I mean? Ain't no such thing as luck, bro.
Thanks.
It's blessings and it's karma.
That's what
Which side is you on?
Karma, but I don't believe
That's what. Like it's so funny how lust, and love, they have something in common. Both of them take L's at the beginning.
Dead ass.
Thanks.
Oh y'all, that went over y'all head. That went over y'all heads. Okay. That went over y'all head.
They all take L's in the beginning. You ain't never lie.
Yo, Steve T, you got a Capricorn wife? I got a Capricorn wife too, man. Most sweetest person in the world, but they cold.
Capricorns are amazing. My grandma is a
cold.
Oh
so
shit!
Cold too.
Hold on. Wait a second, Steven. I'm a Virgo too, man. We might have to chop. We might have to chop it up, man. We might gotta chop it up.
My first love was a Virgo.
My baby.
Damn, why you left him? What the hell?
He's one of my best friends in the whole wide world right now. We just couldn't be together. We can be friends. We just can't be boyfriend and girlfriend.
Who is we? You can be with him. He can be with you. What does that
No,
mean?
me and him. We mutually agreed on that. We're like
I don't get that. I'm not going for that.
No,
I'm not going
honestly,
for that.
we both came to the conclusion that we're both too spoiled.
I'm not going for that.
I'm
One day y'all bump heads like Rams. It's like both of y'all just, yo, you know what?
Nah,
I'm not with it. And then he's like, oh, you know what? I was thinking the same thing. You're like, yeah, you're right. Like,
we both too spoiled and too selfish. Nobody's ever gonna. Neither one of us is gonna back down. It just never.
So why you ain't just submit to him?
What? Why I won't just submit? Oh no! Ooh.
No, why didn't you?
Oh, you all choppy, and I want to know the question.
I think he said, "Why you ain't just submit to him?"
Can y'all hear me?
Now we can.
Yes.
I said, why didn't you just submit to him then and just go ahead and follow his lead?
Because he wasn't the leader enough for me. That's my best friend.
Oh my goodness!
Like,
oh my goodness!
He's not my husband. My husband.
You gonna need to take it. Hey, she need to come to the dean's office, Mr. Goodbread. I need her in the dean's office, okay?
She got a crab leg. She got a crab leg hanging out her mouth. She got a whole.
Yo, I need her in the I'm gonna put it in the teacher conference. She need to go to the dean's office, man. No cap.
Like I said, I'm not gonna lie. My husband knows I still love that man to death. We are best
No, for
friends.
sure, sister. You know, I'm just talking shit, man. I'm just running my mouth.
He's a great dude. We just can't be together.
Right. But again,
I got you, sis. I'm just talking. No, but it would just be great insight because I like your mind state, and you know, if we can extract that a little bit more, maybe some men will be able to understand these types of things. Because I had a MGTOW show earlier, and Mr. Goodbread can vouch for this. Like there was a woman saying something similar to what you said, and we vouched for her. Like you gotta vet your man, and you gotta know when you have to take that exit route. Don't let that trauma build up, so that in the future it could be like rust. You know what I'm saying? So that's all you. That's I feel that's what you did.
That's what it would have been for me. We both said that too. If we would have stayed together then, we wouldn't be friends now because shit would have hit ahead. It would have got ugly and hostile. And we know that based on my personality and his together. Like, honestly, me and him could only stay in the same house for maybe 3 days at a time before we start butting heads.
Yeah, I feel you.
And
I mean, it'd be like that sometimes. So that's what you got to vet sometimes.
And sometimes you have to realize that y'all can make better friends than y'all can lovers. And sometimes keeping a friend is worth way more than sex. It just is what it is.
Right. And you guys are co-parenting, right?
No, we don't have any kids together.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought that was okay. Never mind.
No, my son's father got shot 2 months before my son's 16th birthday.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, he kind of lost his mind when he lost his daddy. Because like I said, I'm not that bitter woman. My 2 younger children are by a different father, but my first baby father, we were stupid close. My little ones called him Uncle Rod. They actually spent more time with him than they did their father. So they were all fucked up. He was a good dude.
Got you.
Yeah,
he was just young. Me and him didn't stay together because I was 2 years older than him. And when I got pregnant, he couldn't handle it. And all of the negativity that him and his family was coming at me with, I had to remove myself because y'all not going to instill that in my son. Once my baby was born, you can be around your son all you want, but you're not going to take him around your family if they still have fucked up shit to say about him. My baby is a beautiful thing, and everyone will either love him or stay the fuck away from him. Those are your options.
That's how you protect that young kid.
Exactly. But that's how his father was. And I wish I listened to him because my baby father, I'm family oriented. So I don't feel you should have a grandmother that you don't see. But my baby father kind of detests his mother. And he told me, don't take my son there. I wish I listened to him and I didn't. But I wasn't raised to keep the baby from the other family. But I still should have listened to him. It's certain shit that you should listen to. So I was mad at myself for not listening to him.
Mm-hmm. Now you see why we want women to submit. Not because we want y'all to be slaves, but we understand logical reasoning. Point blank.
Sometimes my husband's brain is broke. I don't know.
Don't be a stepdad. They
Come on,
get
man.
no
This
fucking
I think
respect.
she be breaking
Don't
his brain.
be a
That's what
fucking
That ass, I ain't even
stepdad. I'm
gonna lie.
telling
I
you.
think I did
All right.
break at least 25% of that in this past 12 years. Not even gonna lie.
All
Like
right,
I said,
guys.
I know my flaws. I'll take credit for my fuckery. I got fuckery with me.
Man, shout out to this sister, man. This is what you call accountability. I love it, man. I love
That's
it.
a fact. We gonna
My
bubble
dad
wrap.
said, take all accountability for anything you do, negative or positive. So I run with that. And I tell my kids the same thing. Just don't get yourself in no shit that mommy can't save you from, because it's shit that I can't save you from. I'll try, but I ain't gonna be able to save you. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do my damnedest to try. But if you fuck it up.
All right, guys. So number 11. Right? Yeah, we're on 11. 11. Lie. The whole American history is a lie.
Dead ass.
The whole American history is
You
a lie.
can't discover something that people live on.
I agree.
So absolutely.
Absolutely. And that's because
That's like a motherfucker coming to my house right now, knocking on the door, open the door, and saying, "Yo, I live here now." Nigga, how? I live here.
right. That's because the victors get to write the books. The victors get to write the records. You know what I mean? Whether they did it foul, whether they cheated or not. Only thing in the record books is the W. So
that's a fact.
Black history. In Black history, we got L's smacking us in the face all over the place, son.
Yeah.
They try to make it seem like we winning big. No, nigga, I don't got my 40 acres in the mule yet. So yeah.
Yeah. Now, because
that's the biggest lie. We all get the 40 acres in the mule. There go your lie.
I never even heard that. They ain't even at least.
I would never. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't want 40 acres in a. Do you know what 40 acres in a mule
that's too
is?
much. You're doing a lot. Just give me a half an acre to put my house on. Acres is a lie. You ain't never lied.
That shit crazy. I never even heard that.
That's actually not. That's not actually nothing compared.
Do with 40 acres and one mule though. What you
That's actually nothing. That's actually nothing. They're offering us crumbs to a loaf of bread. 40 acres in a mule.
If they give us all 40 acres in the mule, then they'd have to leave the country. That's why we wouldn't get it. Like, because once you
my main thing is I don't want your 40 acres. I think we should just rise up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and do our own
I want to
thing.
work for my shit. I don't want nothing that government say anxiety or anybody got to give me.
Nothing. I don't want your reparations. Nothing.
Dead ass. And niggas get mad at me for that. They like, Ty, you ain't getting no stimulus, nigga. I don't want no free money because there's no such thing as free money. You're bugging.
Yeah, I got some videos coming out. I got some videos coming out on some evictions too for all them people that took that free money and thought it was free money. That shit never was free money. It was rent money.
And then niggas is fucking up because filing your taxes now, they telling you very clearly if you don't file that stimulus that you got, they're gonna recoup it out of your taxes. So it's not free money. They just gave you your money early, nigga.
I take it a step further. I know it's people that I know that's locked up right now.
Said you just
based
gave
off of
my
that.
money early.
No, that shit crazy, man. Number 12, man. Speaking of locked up, speaking of money, you know the average person don't know where they tax go at, what they taxes used for, where your taxes go. You know, the average person, they don't know where their taxes go. Your taxes are used to build. They think that taxes are used to build schools and roads.
In America, your taxes is used to build more penitentiaries and all that other fuckery that they be doing.
And it's really the chunk of your taxes.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, the chunk of your taxes is used to fund the salaries of people working for the government. You know what I mean?
Completely. And their salaries is ridiculous.
Right.
That's one of the only things I really respected that Obama said, that they're gonna pay the taxes instead of us. Because we don't, what the fuck are you giving us more taxes for? We ain't making no more money.
But soon it's leaning towards us being able to go to our phone and see exactly where each one of them taxes go to, and we could actually pick where we want our taxes to be taken out and go to.
From state to state, that shit is crazy because in Pennsylvania, we actually all have to pay a school tax, whether you got school age kids or not. You don't got no kids in school, but you still got to pay a tax. That's stupid.
That's a fact.
They don't have free lunches out here. There is no free lunch. We have to put money in our kids' accounts. So if I'm paying the school tax, why the fuck my kid can't eat lunch?
Damn, they must be schooling scientists in that school. Them motherfuckers think they slick. But all right. Number 13, guys.
Hold on, real quick. Taxes also pay for child support and Planned Parenthood. I just wanted to throw that in there.
Oh yeah,
That's definitely key. And paternity
that's a beneficial thing, though. It's sad.
paternity test and shit like that.
So we're paying the kid. We're paying taxes for people to take advantage of killing babies that men want.
That's true.
I feel that that's a fucked up thing, but being that it is the woman's body, it kind of that's a fucked up final say that she gets to have, but she does. And as much as I'm pro-choice, I'm kind of against abortions too. But I feel like why bring a kid here that you're just gonna mistreat and treat bad anyway? That's another fucked up person on this planet. So spare that baby.
But they do that to get the government to assistance. They do that to get the come up.
I will never give a woman an excuse for doing that. I'm not. See. That's the thing. That's the thing. So why get not you, sister, but and I'm happy people are hearing. Why get mad at a man that wants a woman with a low body count? Why do men get shamed when they say, I would rather deal with a virgin? You know what I'm saying? Because by your definition, you know what I'm saying? That's the only way we can ensure that we don't have to go through that.
You technically can't even insure it then. It's like I said, it's a fucked up thing.
Hold on, yeah, no, I technically can't. That's the best way to insure it, though. If you're a virgin, that's the best way to insure that. So I kind of beg to differ on that point, though. I do gotta beg to differ on that.
In this day and age, you gotta be a whole pedophile to find a virgin nowadays. Like virgins don't exist nowadays.
No.
I'm amazed. Honestly, I'm amazed that all of my kids are virgins. From 21 on down to fucking 15. None of my kids are fucking. That shit is amazing to me. Amazing.
That's a whole nother conversation.
No, but dead ass. That's fucking amazing.
No, I'm not. I ain't saying I don't believe you, but that's a whole nother conversation that I definitely want to have with you.
I commend myself. I put the fear of babies and diseases in my kids. I didn't say sex was bad. I didn't do none of. I said, you know how you got here? I fucked your daddy. Now you.
All I know is, if a woman gets pregnant, after that, there's no excuse for that. There's no justification for the abortion besides the other stuff that I don't want to say on YouTube because I don't want to get my brother's channel flagged. And we're not talking about that stuff. We're talking about the natural order. So when it comes to a woman having her quote fun or finding herself or whatever these fucking ambiguous terms that y'all use, when y'all do that, no offense, but I'm gonna get a little bit harsh here. When y'all do that, y'all gotta learn that you have to weigh out the consequences as well.
That ass.
My body, my choice. Get that out the window. You chose what you wanted to do.
But the sad reality of it is, that's why it got fucked up, because it's okay for a man to find himself and have sex with whoever the fuck he wants.
No, it's not okay. It's not okay, which is why I love. No. It's not
a double standard.
Sister. No. When I say it's not the fact that it's okay. It's the fact that that's the biological difference. I wish you was on my show earlier. That's why my show was called Are Men and Women Equal? And if a man does something that a woman does, or if a woman does something that a man does, do they get the equal outcomes? The answer is no. So there's no way you can compare the outcome of what women do to the outcome of what a man can do. There's no way you can do that because that's where you get things misconstrued.
It goes both ways, though.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Okay,
that's the double standard. It don't go. So you mean to tell me? So do you mean to hold on? I'm going to ask you one of the famous questions on Fresh and Fit. You mean to tell me I can go to the club and I'm the bouncer going to be like, oh hey, come here. You could get in for free. What's up? You know what I'm saying? And then a rapper going to come up to me and be like, hey look, you trying to get it? Or Rihanna going to be like, hey look, you trying to get in my section? What's up? That's not happening. It don't go the same way for men and women. What I'm trying to say is this: women have double standards, men do as well. One of our double standards is that. So you cannot compare that situation to a man's situation. I'm telling you, man, like it's not the same.
I agree. It's not the same.
It's not the same. I can't go on OnlyFans. I can't go on OnlyFans and show my balls and be like, hey, $10 for 15 minutes of me playing with my shit. Like I can't do no one. I'm not finna make $10,000 in a month.
Yeah, pretty much like this. Like
I mean, you can. Y'all just don't be intentional.
Thank you for saying that.
That's like the stripper aspect of it. Female strippers and male strippers. I guess it's easier for girls to get work because men want to see.
Why? Hold on. It ain't no. I guess it is easier for you to get work. Stop trying to play.
Easy. Yo. Think about it. Yeah.
Okay, I had male strippers at my bachelorette party, so I support.
But listen, even in the porno industry, y'all already know that the female get paid $2,000 and the male get $20. And how was it? So that's a double standard.
But that's how they used to do that complaint in the porno industry too, saying that the men were getting paid and the women was only getting paid 10%. So it goes, but ain't no male Playboy bunnies. Ain't no male Playboy bunnies.
That's all cap.
Paying them to
That's all cap. The porn industry was based off of women. It was based off of Jezebels and women selling their cat. It's since the dawn of time. Since the dawn of time, selling cat was the commodity for women, not men. We just got in when OnlyFans and social media came in, and we ain't even get in at a big amount.
That's because girls in our egotistical ways feels that we shouldn't have to pay a nigga for sex. Why? But I kind of feel it should.
And you just proved my damn point. You just proved my fucking point. You just proved my fucking point. I said 5 minutes ago. You just proved my point.
Hold on. Now, see that?
Hey, good bread. She just proved my point.
I'm agreeing with you, though. Listen, my ego tells me, well, actually, it was something I read in my grandmother's house. It was a comic they had up. It was a little boy. He came. A little girl came and showed the little boy her 2 marbles. So the little boy came back and said, well, I got 3 marbles. So the little girl came up and showed the little boy her kitty cat. So he came up and he said, I got a dog. So then the little boy went to her and lifted up his pants and said, well, I got one of these and you don't got one of these, showing her his dick. So the little girl went home crying to her mother and said, I didn't have one of those. So her mother said, but you have one of those. And as long as you have one of those, you can get as many of what he's carrying as you want. I kind of ran with that.
Ooh.
Bad thing to run with, but yeah.
Ooh, that was cold.
It was, but that slightly was embedded in my mind, bitch. As long as I got a vagina, I could get as many dicks as I want.
And you see that's the mindset.
It's a bad ideal to run with.
Right,
I did say that. I'm not gonna say it wasn't a bad ideal to run with.
Glad you ain't leaving on that note. Great, Todd. Thanks for covering, because you fuck around and have these chicks really losing. They already got over bodies. They already got 1,000 bodies. 1,000 kills. They don't call it bodies no more. They got 1,000 kills under their record. So you, with that comment, you have been.
I don't think that's something that you should be proud of either, though.
That's what they got, man. But let me go on and finish this list. Up. The next one, 13 guys. Oh, this was a good one right here. I don't know why. Your religion is the true one. Everybody else is going to hell. That's a big ass lie. And we know religion has been used by people to cope with the problems of everyday life, and then used by organizations to further political agenda for personal gain. So that's what religions is. That's why when you guys hear the intro, I don't cater to no religions. Even though I fuck with that Bible hardcore, I'm real religious. You know what I mean? Not religious. And what y'all feel about that, y'all?
I personally feel that religions use theirs. They just use that as a form of fuckery to an extent. That's your justification behind the fucked up shit you're doing. I'm doing it because of this, or I'm doing it for this reason because the good book said. That's fuckery. Okay? Don't use something that's supposed to be used to better the world as an excuse for your fuckery. You're doing fucked up shit and blaming it on the righteousness of whatever your religion is, which I think is wrong. And that's why I can't get behind no religion, because pretty much all of your religions are telling you that everybody else's belief is wrong.
Right.
And if your religion is telling you who are you to judge, your God is supposed to judge, then you can't sit there and tell nobody else that what they believe is wrong.
That's a fact. Religion equal business. Business equal profit. You know what I mean? And those who profit off of deceit, off of deceiving people, yeah, it tastes good now. But after they swallow and digest, their mouth gonna taste like gravel, guys. You know what I mean? Word. And that's what it's about. And that's what these religions has been doing for the longest. Capitalizing on the people, where they give you they sprinkle some feel good, just enough feel good, so that you have to come back to them. You know what I mean? It's like it's like the medicine business. It's like, this is why people.
You're right. It's like addiction.
Yeah, it's like
you need more and more of it.
You think they don't got cancer? You don't think they got the cure for cancer? You don't think they got the cure for AIDS? You saw how fast they found the cure for this COVID shit. They got a cure for everything. But why give people the cure? That's like the truth. Why give people the truth? When if you give them the truth, they're going to take it in, fix the problem. They don't need you no more. You can't profit off of them no more. Same thing with the church. All it is a system, and they plug it in to these different chambers of our life, and they all run it on us. They all run the scam on us. The church scam, you know what I mean?
I live by that. There's no money in a cure. There's money in treatment.
Your motherfucker said, yo, why do preachers and pastors gotta fly private jets to spread the word of God?
Dead ass. What you need a Bentley to drive you to the next building for?
Like, come on, really, guys? And we watch the shit. We buy into the shit. We be so desperate and victimized. That's why I tell you, I always poke fun at my victims, because those are the problems. The ones that think they're victims because of the decisions they have made, they're the problems. They are our problem. They're holding us back. And they're the crabs in the barrels, because not only do they think they're victims, right? They cling on to this victim shit. They don't make the sacrifice. They don't throw whatever happened in the fire and just go reap their new shit. They so deprived on this victim shit, they get mad at the motherfucker that throw their victim in the fire. So now they're hate Cain and Abel, guys. They're hate on the person that actually sacrificed this petty bullshit. You know what I mean? And that go back to why so many people just conform, because nobody want to face the haters. Nobody want to face the criticism. I tell niggas all the time, criticism is the cost of entry. Pay that shit. You know what I mean? And guys, number 14, family should come first no matter what. That's a whole piece of shit lie, y'all. What y'all feel about that, y'all?
What family?
Good one. Because that's what I thought first. I said, now, if we talking the family that we create, I'm with that.
Not
this one that I'm born into.
So my kids definitely come first. My kids' utmost priority.
Definitely. You know what I mean? But this is the shit that get beaten and instilled in our head while we're youngins. Because it's two types of parents. You got that military parent.
My dad.
Then you got that auntie parent. That one.
My mom. So I had that good balance.
Yeah, you got that auntie parent. You know what I mean? So you got that military parent. She tell you children should respect parents by default, which is a fucking lie. I don't agree with that.
Me neither.
Then you got that same parent to tell you there's only two ways to do things: my way or the wrong way. And we all know that's fucked up and that's
that's
false.
fuckery.
That is. That's forcing you to do
I
something.
done watched my mother do some fuckery, and I'm not doing that. Like,
right. Then that same parent to be like, you can't be mad at your parents. Like, who said you can't be mad at your parent? Like,
now I respect my mother and I love her because she never said that to me. My mother always said to me, you could be mad at me and you could say whatever you want to me. It's just a matter of how you say it.
Name what you do, it's how you do it.
She said, you will say it with tact and respect when you're talking to me as an adult and as your elder. If you don't like something I did, let me know. My mother was never that parent. So I don't, when my kids don't like something I do, they let me know. Like, a closed mouth don't get fed. So if you teach your kids to shut the fuck up and just accept shit, whether it's from you or anybody else, they'll grow up that way.
They grow up to be a doormat.
Right. And again, speaking of the doormat, here it go. This is the motherfucking poison. Your parents are always right.
Wrong.
That's the shit that got people fucked up to this day, because when a young man grow up thinking that, he think that the woman is always right, and now he becomes a doormat for a woman. A man who think his mom's is always right can never properly lead a woman, ever. A man that grow up thinking that the woman is always right can only be led by a woman. Y'all agree with that?
I didn't raise my boys.
I agree with it.
I'm so glad I didn't raise my boys like that. If you don't like something I said or something I did, be my guest. Tell me. Let me know you didn't like that. It ain't going to change the outcome, maybe, because I'm an adult. I might deal with it a little differently with you, but your opinion matters to me.
We didn't grow up like that.
Yourself.
Like,
I did, though.
It was
I did. My mother...
No, I'm talking about like from my experience. Everybody grew up different, but we grew
definitely
up, like,
did.
Yeah, like for my mom was like, say for my daddy like about to be in his 40s, probably like 3 years. So fast forward, his mama, she was young.
I'm older than your mama, your daddy.
How old are you? You look young as hell. I'm thinking this girl at my age, right?
I just turned 40 like 2 weeks ago.
I'm thinking she in my age range. You look young, but not like my you do, but not like my dad like 47, my mama she early 40s. So fast forward, like my dad's mom, it was either what the fuck she said, you didn't like it, you get knocked up by side your head with 2x4, this that. So my dad will tell us, he'll be like, when I grew up, you didn't have to say so. So shut the fuck up and take it. I better not hear shit. And then they'll make us poke out our lip and backhand her ass. I told my mama that recently. I know you remember Mr. Goodbread. I cut it off, but then I wind up talking. So I said, I just want you to understand, how you raised me was not right. And she didn't want to agree with it, but she listened. So I'm proud about that, because I'm not going to raise my child the same way. My child needs to have an opinion, because she's going to grow up to be a goddamn doormat. I don't agree with that at all. If you don't like something I do as your mama, tell me so I can fix it, because I'm not fucking perfect. Ain't nobody Jesus.
Absolutely.
Good point.
Right. And that sounds like you was in one of them cribs that says, as long as you live in this house,
my household, you
must
abide by
obey
these
my
rules.
Yep, that's that bullshit.
Well, my mother did say so. My mother did hit me with that one. If you don't like my rules, you could get the fuck out. Then got mad when I started packing my shit to leave.
Man, I hopped up out the goddamn
window.
You
was the sarcastic motherfucker right there.
Dead ass, me. I don't like your rules, so I'm out, nigga.
But then we had the loosey goosey we had the auntie moms. We had that auntie moms type stuff vibe.
That's your friend. Parents can't be friends.
Right. Where she
once your kid is an adult, you can be their friend. I'm my 21-year-old's friend, but I'm not my 15-year-old's friend. I'm her mother.
And those be the hell of a mothers that teach the kids never stop needing them. They teach the kid how to never stop needing them. So that when they send them off in the real world, they be them needy little beta males that need y'all.
I know a lot of dudes like that.
Like I said, I push that little nigga down. I tell them, my kids, once you hit like 2 months old, if you don't hold a bottle, you obviously don't want it, because I'm not gonna sit here and hold it for you. You thirsty, pick that shit up.
And that's what they do. you know those parents that solve the kids' problems.
A hell of a mother, aunties and moms and grandma. They, I used to try to get advice from them. And they used to tell me things like, even when a woman is wrong, she's always right.
Oh, Jesus. I heard that same bullshit.
I hate that shit with a passion.
So when it was like that taught me like, yeah, this I'm not getting no advice from no women. I'm sorry. And no disrespect to the women in the panel. I don't mean all women, but as a man, I need to find my purpose because this is not the way.
Technically, depending on what you was asking for the advice of, a woman couldn't give you correct advice anyway, and we should know when we can and cannot give correct advice.
Bingo! Yeah, I mean,
depending on what the situation is, they might not have even been able to help you with that. We're women, like you said.
I thought I was able to ask my mom and my auntie for the advice. I thought that was like, I thought I could do that, but I guess I can't. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
Shit that I thought I could ask my mother, I still want to ask my father or my uncle because I want a man's point of view on it, and my mother might not know what the fuck she's talking about. And you know what my father said?
That's the difference between a female, a daughter, and a son. Women, female nature are hardwired and designed to want the truth. This is why y'all don't get along. That's why single mothers raising daughters do not get along. Why you think them lesbian relationships is so domestic? Women and women do not like each other. And that's the segue for next week episode. We're going to get down to the wire to why women and women don't like each other next week.
Look,
and why men be biting men. Why men is jealous of men and why women don't like women. We're going to break that down to the grizzle next week. But let's get to this last one. Last one is you have all the time in the world. That is a big lie, guys.
That's a lie because time is the one thing in the world that we don't have a lot of, and the one thing that you can't replace or get back. Once it's gone, it's gone.
You're right.
Right.
Only 24
you can't
hours
go
in a
back
day.
and read. You can't say I made a mistake yesterday. Let me redo it. It's done.
I wish we could do that.
Right. You can only rejuvenate, guys. You can only.
Said if I could go be 17 again, knowing everything I know now, let's get it.
Oh, baby, I'll be a multi-millionaire.
Right, guys. Right, guys. So you got to capitalize on opportunities, yo. You will end up with at 40. You will end. Well, it comes down to you will have to just choose what you want to do at the sacrifice of something else. Let me tell you why people are wasting so much time right now. Because feminism sold people on the idea that they can have everything. Who taught you how to be dumb? You can't have everything.
Deadass, you can't never have it all. No matter who you are, you can't have it all. No matter how much money you got, you can't have it all. Said Beyonce and Jay-Z are rich, but if they were so happy, she'd have never made lemonade. Obviously, you
you're right.
Have it all. It's shit going down.
Yeah.
Right.
So obviously, all the money in the world don't make your relationship perfect. Kim and Kanye are fucking quadrillion millionaires. They're getting a divorce. Money just complicates things sometimes.
You're right.
That's a fact.
No, we do though. We actually complicate things.
No, we definitely complicate things.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
You ain't never lie about that. But it goes back to what it goes back to what you said earlier. If a man is raised correctly and leads correctly, then a woman will have no problem submitting and following.
And that's a problem.
You have to show me that you can lead and maintain before I let my guard down. Because if you can't do what my daddy did in providing and taking care of the family, then I need to be on to the next one. You want me to submit like my mother did to my father, then provide for your family like my father.
You're right.
And that's what the fuck.
That's the best example you can get right there.
That's what we talk about over here.
Because my mother, like I said, my family is Muslim. My mother submitted greatly. She fucking started wrapping her head up for my dad and everything. But obviously, he showed her that he could take care of his family. So we started celebrating Kwanzaa. Wasn't no Christmas no more.
And it goes back to what I said earlier.
She was following her ass off, and we better fall in line too.
It goes back to all that what I said earlier. All that my body, my choice, bull crap. I ain't gonna say 100%, but I'm gonna say 99.9%. All that is bull crap, because you're gonna do what your mom did for the father. You are going to submit to a man that can provide, not only give the D, but give that P, that provision.
Yeah.
So if a man can provide and give you that provision, give you that longevity, damn, I feel like
that security.
Yes,
that's what a woman wants to feel.
Provision is equal. That provision is equal to security for women. Okay, so when I say that P, don't forget the S. It's in there too. Shout out to Mr. Goodbread. He the one that brought that concept. But as long as as long as a woman, as long as she can get that provision, she's good to go. But it's almost like women don't look at the P, they only look at the D. They only look at what that man looks like. So
But
if he
We
can
talked
provide
about
for you,
that on here before
yeah.
about the looks and shit.
But it's kind of like what I said
I'm
earlier
fucking
too.
close.
Some women are so tainted and jaded that you don't even realize when your man is giving you that pee. Because in the beginning, like I said, I couldn't even accept it from my husband at first. And I come from that dual degree household. My father was not a bad man. But my mother kind of instilled it in me. So you don't need no man to do this. And my
My
father,
mom too.
my father
And that's the I'm glad. I love this.
This is getting really
I'm
good.
sitting here. I'm sitting here.
But my father, with that whole "I don't want my daughter to ever be taken advantage of" mentality, he instilled in me that no is a complete sentence.
The problem is this. The problem, guys, and I see it, yo. A lot of guys think they ready, but they just not ready.
Exactly.
So
but it
when
goes
they
the
reach,
same way for girls.
So and now
You right.
it's so slim. It's so slim. This is slim pickings. Guys got a 3 out of 10 opportunity to reach and pick the right female, yo. You know what I mean? But even when they reach and pick the right female, they gotta be ready. Because if
That's
they
right.
pick that right female and that female was one of y'all, now they gotta put up or show it. Now they gotta put up or shut up.
And if you ain't ready to do that, you'll be done burnt your bridge and destroyed a good thing.
Right.
That's
and you can be a good person or you want. Because that's the thing. People think because I'm a good people think they're good people. It ain't about being good. Fuck good people. Show me the real people. I want the real people. I want the people that are real.
That ass.
Because
That's
good
almost
people are delusional. Good people are delusional. They're good in their mind.
You right.
Good
You
bread.
right.
That's almost how the women mess up in choosing the good boy that they didn't vet. He's not competent enough, but they stick with him. It's the same shit.
Yeah, it's true, but it's sad because ultimately the women don't do the approach. So it's always gonna come down to
right.
She put herself in the area. Dude did the approach, saw her, did the approach, boom. Now it's like, you know what I mean? Now
it's like some females, they like let's go deep. I'm just real quick. Some females, they be having to tell niggas what to do. Like, yo, is you scared? Like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? Like this and that. And that's out of them being that, you know, oh, he's a good guy and I want to give myself to him. So as soon as they go to that alpha or that dude that she don't gotta ask him to do shit. Now you got that dude that loses out or becomes an incel or goes on YouTube and goes ranting and hating women, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of equivalent to what men do to themselves as well.
Yeah, it's always gonna be even. It's gonna always be yin and yang. You know what I mean? It's gonna always be yin and yang. It's gonna always be the yin and yang. You're gonna always have the balance, yo.
But that's what we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be each other's balance. And I think that's what people are forgetting in this day and age. It's not about who leads and who follows. It's not about who can do what. It's about I'm supposed to be here to pick up the pieces when you can't and vice versa. Y'all are supposed to be each other's backbone, spine, and side. It's not a competition when y'all are in a relationship.
Yes.
It's we and it's us. It's not you and me. It's we. And people are forgetting that.
We're not equal. We complete each other.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And in the yang, that's like he said. We supposed to balance each other the fuck out, not be toxic to each other.
But nowadays it's a damn competition. Like, oh, you got this, so
competition.
yeah, it's like niggas be just fucking hating. Oh, you got this. I was like, Brown, like, you know, Roku TVs. He like, I said, I like Android. You motherfucker trying to shit on me because you got an Android? No, I'm not trying to shit on you. That's just what I like. Like, it's not no motherfucking competition. Like, I don't fuck compete who the fuck I lay down with. If I invite you in my home, common sense, I ain't compete with you, nigga. You lay down where the fuck I lay down there. What the fuck is it a competition for? But niggas be so motherfucking. I'm not saying everybody in general. I'm talking about the few dudes I done deal with because I don't want it to be, you know, like I'm talking about everybody because I done deal with some good dudes. But the dudes that some dudes that I say like two that I have dealt with, it was a competition. It's not no fucking competition. You supposed to help me. If I ain't got it, you got it. Vice versa. Like we supposed to build, not just, you know, You motherfucking
It's
arguing all
about the
motherfucking
bill.
day. I'm too damn old for that shit.
Yeah, I swear to God, yo, I just, if I could purge all these hell of a mothers, yo, and put them on ice, I will, yo. If I could charge them, if I could charge them, I would, yo, because that's the only thing that's gonna stop these women.
Right.
Y'all speaking up, y'all continue to
like
speak up,
all them
and
women
us
need to
hurt
go
their
to jail.
pockets. We gotta hurt their pockets.
Every
long
bitch that
time.
get child support and don't take care of their kids need to be locked up, just like the niggas who ain't paying child support. What makes them special?
I think, how about we do this, yo? Any seed made through wedlock should not have child support. You should not be able to take anybody for child support if you have a seed through wedlock.
Facts.
If you bold enough, I think if you bold enough to have a child out here,
you should be bold enough to take care of it.
I think you should be able to take care of your own child. That's just what it is.
That's
like
true.
if you out here doing that, take care of the shit. Don't put it on
But
the daddy.
a lot of people can't even fucking support it.
It's not on the daddy. It's not on the daddy because you decided to have a child out of wedlock. It's on you because you decided to have a child out of wedlock.
No, I don't even agree. I don't totally agree with that, yo. I don't totally agree with that, yo.
I don't totally agree with that. I don't
but that's like a contradiction to your against the pro-choice.
Listen. We are the leaders. We are the leaders. We're the leader of the household. We're the head of the household. Fuck all that, bro. We gotta learn how to stop sticking out dick and dumb bitches, yo.
That's true.
Dumb bitches,
no, that's a fact.
Word up.
Look, like, I didn't say that. I didn't say that to disagree with that at all. I didn't say that to disagree with that at all. I only said that to I'm only speaking to the Liliths and the Jezebels who intentionally get pregnant and think that they're gonna run through this life and hit that reset button and be like, oh, I don't want to be daddy no more. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put him on child support. I'm gonna extract all the resources out of him. Then I'm gonna hit the reset button, and somebody else is supposed to replace what I wanted before I had that child out of wedlock. Those women, right? I think that they are irresponsible, and I think they should get ready for a life of loneliness. But I think if you're gonna choose to do something like that, then you better be prepared to be lonely because it's not fair to bring this to the world.
With them kids too. Don't forget that. Not only will she be lonely, she'll be lonely with that package, yo.
That's what I'm saying. It's not fair to bring that to the child. It's not fair at all to do that, period. So if you got that type of mind state, then you better be ready to be that CEO, that boss bitch that you call yourself. No pun intended. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but you better be ready to do that and take care of everything that you need to take care of. And if you can't do that, then you are incompetent.
Now that I agree with you on completely, but that's why my baby fathers both still love me because they say at the end of the day, I never took both. You said you could do it by yourself and you never took me for child support. Nigga, I told you, this is my baby. You the one who got to live with the fact that you got a little baby out here that you ain't doing shit for. I don't got to live with that. This nigga gonna wake up in the morning and see me. He gonna see me before he go to bed at night and I'm gonna be there. You the one who have to deal with that on your conscience in your brain that you're not doing that. If I gotta go to court to make you do that, you don't deserve my baby anyway. So I will keep him to myself. My kids are everything to me. I ain't taking you to court for shit. You want to be in this little baby's life? Bring your ass over here and be in it. And like I tell my baby father, they gonna be good either way. I don't need your money. But what I can't do is be their father. So you could come pick this little dude up and take him to the park and spend a day with him. You ain't gotta spend a dime, but you will give him your time.
Yo, shorty, I said shorty, yo, fellas, I don't know where the fuck y'all looking for these women at. I don't know what the fuck y'all doing. But obviously do something else because you're looking wrong. Get the fuck off of IG. That's what it is.
Right.
These women, you're not gonna find these mindsets on IG.
No,
the women on IG are selling coochie, guys.
You right, girl. Can I say something, Mr.
They're
Goodbread?
selling coochie. You know that. So come on, use your head. So I don't want to that's why I kind of ran it there, okay, because I don't want to leave no room forever for these soft ass, sick ass niggas, bro.
Which was necessary.
And you got niggas, you got a pocket of niggas that go around shooting the club up on purpose, bro. To secure in-house sex. and an apartment and a roof over their head.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like, come on, bro.
I could vouch for that.
You know what I mean? And we're the leader, though. We're the leaders. We're the leaders. We don't want them to tell us anything. You see how asking it, like, we don't want them to tell us anything. They can't tell us anything. All right. So we don't got to do no work. Like that's hell of a mother vibe to me. That's a hell of a mother. That's a mini version of a bitch to me. Chicks is the ones sit there and think they can get everything fall in their lap. No nigga that watch my channel had that mindset of chicks just supposed to fall in their lap because they're a man. Yes, we're the prize as per God. But motherfucker, if you don't add shit to your prize, to your package, you gonna sit right on over there. You gonna sit right on over there and watch us play this game of football with these chicks, and that's what it's gonna be. And that's what's gonna be.
I'm so glad I wasn't raised with that silver spoon. Everything should be handed to me mentality. Because my parents told me you gotta earn what the fuck you want. You want something, get up and go make it happen.
Got it. And being a man in this society, being a man, you know off the rip, nothing is earned to us. Nothing is given to us. We gotta earn our value, bro. And if we sit there and take this role of the women don't gotta earn their value, so I don't gotta earn. Then all right, cool. Don't let me see you with your girl. Don't let me and Miss Gebrat be swinging through your city, and you sit there with that mindset right there, bro.
And don't get mad. Don't get
mad. Don't get mad. That's all I'm gonna say, guys. We have to heal so that we stop fucking up our energy reader. All right, it's simple, guys. You can look a chick in their eye and tell if she Lilith or Eve. But if you running around here like Lucifer, guess what? You ain't gonna be able to see no Eve if you Lucifer. All you're gonna see is a reflection of yourself. So if you a hell of a son, you're gonna get a prostitute. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you're a sex selling junkie, a little coochie selling junkie, you gonna get a simp, a beta male.
Right.
Yep. You're gonna have to settle.
I said I'm schizophrenic then. I'm Lily.
You're gonna have to settle.
You're gonna have to settle. And that's just how that is. And there's no lies been told. And stop lying. That's the biggest thing we do, guys. That's the biggest thing holding us back. Because we start to believe these lies and then we start to go into this delusion. Niggas been believing lies so long, we not even in a delusion anymore. Motherfuckers is far gone into hallucinating now. They're hallucinating now.
Nobody lives in
reality. Right, now they want us, now they didn't think that now they didn't believe the lie that they've been telling themselves so long, and they want us to believe it. So they done made themselves into a shit hamburger. A hamburger with the ground beef and ground beef. It's a whole pile of shit. And they put it on a sandwich, put some lettuce, put some mayonnaise, dressed it up. It looked nice. But we know, us men with value, know that's a shit sandwich, shorty. And then they gonna push it in our face like eat it, and get mad and say we bashing because we don't want their product. That's hallucinating.
They're giving you a Mondo burger instead of a good burger.
Yes.
They're giving me a shit burger instead of a good
analogy.
burger. That shit a bad burger. That shit bad money. It's bad money. Bad
It's that gray goop on their bun.
That's stale bread. They're giving out stale bread, and they want us men with value to sit there and appreciate it and take it in as the truth. Like, no, man, no. Well, you got a girl. You're not supposed to. I don't give a fuck. I got a son, and this shit continuing. This shit spiraling down to his generation. He'll be big before you know it.
That ass.
And you ain't getting in here. You ain't getting in this legacy. You won't keep your generational curse and your little poverty ass right on over there. You won't be getting in this generation. No. But word, guys, let's stop lying, yo. A lie is a lie. Broke is broke.
Right.
I mean, the truth heals. Get that truth hurt shit out of your head, bro. Because that's what's fucking it up, too. That's a lie, too.
How the hell you gonna fix something that's broken? You don't know it's broken.
Right.
Well, for the most part, you gotta hurt before you can heal. So get that shit out the way.
You're right.
Get it out the way, yo. Come on, guys. if you keep doing the same thing and getting the same thing and it's not what you want, duh. You know what I mean?
I tell people this all the time.
That
There's
would be the
always
definition of insanity.
Right.
Nature teaches us this. There's always the right way to get the right results.
Good one. Like that one right there. All right, y'all. Y'all give y'all last tidbits, and we're gonna close this one out, yo. This was a good one. Real power packed, informational, real funny. This is a good one. We go clockwise, Ty. We start with you, and we're in with you, okay?
Yes, sir.
I mean, I thank you for having me, and it was a good one. Like, I love when we could get on panels and have conversations like this without anybody yelling at each other or getting hostile. This is also us proving to them that this is what we could do. We are not hostile individuals. We could sit there and have heated debates without anyone yelling or cursing or using profanity. We are not what y'all make us out to be. So
Love it.
I love it when stuff like this goes down. We can agree to disagree and hate what each other say all day and still laugh and joke and continue on with the discussion. So I love it when we can prove all of the haters wrong, for lack of a better statement.
Right. That's a fact, man. C Fave.
You know, I came in late.
C Fave, that's my girl right there. C Fave,
but you came
C-Fave
in.
will be back Monday. C Fave will be back next
Mama.
Monday. You know what I mean?
She's shy one. She's shy.
Okay, Izzy, send us off.
You know what it is. Okay, I'm in the building. I appreciate you for having me. Shout out to ladies on the panel.
Thank you.
You guys gave a great example of how men can reciprocate energies with women. Understand what I'm saying? And this is going to teach people that this is how you do it. You understand? But also, men, you have to be diligent on your purpose. That way the women can receive you, because women don't receive weak bullshit.
You're
you
right.
understand what I'm saying?
The good ones. Hold on. Okay, let me pick back.
Let's
good
piggyback.
ones, the good ones, like the good ones don't interpret that weakness as that. I mean, they interpret that as you still need time to be on your game and they ain't got time to deal with you. Now the bad women, they'll use and abuse you. They'll use and abuse you, which will stifle your growth. You see the difference in why women don't mess with you? The Lilith might not mess with you because she don't want to do you dirty, or her board is overloaded. She already got 5 niggas in the inbox. You know what I mean? Now, the 29% woman, she might not mess with you because she has a different path. She's on another path. She don't want to stumble you. You don't, you know what I mean? It's about adding value to a person's life. If they don't add value, no matter how much you fucking like a person, if that you and that person link and you can't add nothing of value to that person, or that person can't add nothing of value to you, then it's a no-go. And the 29% female is practical enough to not use you. Because remember, these are the women who have changed the laws of their mind, or they were raised by a father figure. They were raised by a masculine man, so they like men. These are not the nigger haters. You know, the 71% women, those are the nigger haters. You know what I mean? Those are the ones, those are the frisbees. Remember, the frisbees are the ones that are called these girls on our panel pick-me's.
You're right. Or mammies.
You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true.
And we know why they frisbees. They frisbees because we pass them around to everybody for $1. They soul is for sale, so we could pass them around. They get flown out. They like to get flown out. Like,
you know, hey, good point. I'm glad you extracted that. I'm glad you extracted that.
It's like what we was talking about that other week, Vernon. You kind of get what you put yourself back out with. Whatever you exude to the world is kind of what you're gonna attract back to you. So if you carry yourself as a piece of shit, you're just gonna bring back pieces of shit. Now you're gonna all be floating in the toilet. But if you carry yourself like a motherfucking shooting star, you just gonna pick up another fucking comet. Y'all gonna keep fucking flying. That's
right.
Go ahead, good Brett.
It go back to the thing, the whole theme of the show, guys. Stop believing your own lies, yo, because now y'all disconnecting yourself from who y'all are in actuality. So you on social media, right? And you create this star, you create this character, your profile, your avatar, and then when you get offline, you don't have those skills that you just created for that avatar, and now it don't match. Now you're uncomfortable. You know what I mean? And that's where That's where you gotta become the character. Become that
Yes.
motherfucking avatar.
Those are your expectations. Start living up to them.
You know what I mean? Become that avatar.
Exactly.
So don't think for 1 minute you could fake it and then get in real life and somebody's supposed to respect you for the character. If your real life don't match the character you're creating online, then bro, how the fuck you expect anybody to respect that? Like, you're tricking the system, you're tricking people. And that's why you're getting trick results. And that's how that be working.
Hey, you know what? Thank you for plugging that in, and I'm happy to close out with this. We definitely do have a Bible study Sunday coming up. I don't know when it's going to be. Is it going to be this Sunday, Mr. Goodbread?
I can't promise nothing because this Sunday, matter of fact, I don't know. Definitely, I don't know about this Sunday because I'm on vacation Wednesday. I'll be on vacation Wednesday.
All right. Well, besides that, you know, whichever, you know, Sunday we bring it up, the next Bible study Sunday we do have, it's going to be on the Mr. Goodbread ordained it, the tree of life. The man is the tree of life and the woman is the fruit of life. And we're going to be breaking that down extensively. We're also going to be going into the Bible, getting some Bible verses out of there to break that down as well. So it's going to be promoted. Stay tuned for it. It's coming. That's going to be the very next Bible study Sunday that me and Mr. Goodbread has. So y'all stay tuned. Again, we do not subscribe to any religions. We don't subscribe to any, we don't cater to any beliefs, etc. We just use that book as an instruction guide. All right. It's the basic instructions before leaving Earth, if you will. And we're just taking the good out of it. So I don't want anybody to chastise me. I don't want anybody to chastise my brother. All we're doing is bringing nothing but information for you to become the best version of yourself. That being said, it's your boy, Mr. OKL. Okay, Let's Talk TV. If you want to follow me on YouTube, it's Okay, Let's Talk About It. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Okay, Let's Talk TV. And stay tuned every Monday. We got MGTOW Mondays. Mr. Goodbread definitely has his show. I'm happy to be here.
No doubt, y'all. No doubt. Thanks. Okay, we out of here, guys. Peace.
Bye, y'all.
Oh shit, guys! Don't forget tomorrow we got Jessica X, the lovely Jessica.
I just want
X
to know why
coming
your
to the
pictures ain't
class.
the same.
I'm
Like
looking
you,
exactly the same how I
Where, Mama? You
Please, I done dealt with better than you and way better cars. Like,
yeah, that all sounds nice, but I
Riding a
thought
wreck
you
GMC,
model.
like-
A model was like under a certain.
where did you see anything saying something about a model?
Have
I
no
don't
gray
look
hairs.
Okay,
you.
Ian.
I'm just saying, we ain't. I ain't with going to no bistro. We could go to McDonald's or something. Like I ain't.
You must be a McDonald's.
I mean, you must be out
you
your
must be
mind
a
having
broke-
me far from broke, baby girl.
You
but
talking about McDonald's? Only a broke dude.
I mean, I feel like you worth McDonald's. You know what I mean? You. If you look at if you put yourself.
Be honest, that's all you can afford, my guy.
No, listen. If
You
you
can't
put,
afford nothing but McDonald's. Oh, what you could afford? A 4-piece?
if you put yourself
Oh,
side to
yeah, we
side,
go get chicken nuggets. I'll feed them to you.
if you put yourself side to side with your own picture,
I look exactly the same.
your picture do not look like that.
Look
Mama.
exactly the
I'm
same.
sorry, like you got me ready
Something
to.
must be wrong.
So can I post your picture and take a picture of you right now and post that, and so I can show you how your pictures don't look like you, sweetheart?
Go ahead. I look the same.
Listen, at the end of the day, you want McDonald's or not? Because
No,
I
you
had a
gonna
whole
take
day
me to
planned
where
for.
we agreed to. What
Listen,
you planned
only,
on,
only,
or we ain't going.
sweetheart, only woman on a certain level that I did.
I ain't even on a level. Look at this car, you nerdy.
But you in my dirty car, ma. I can't.
Right,
take
you was dirty.
You
got
didn't tell me
Jones
no,
in your car.
and you didn't tell me you look like a whole nother
I don't even
person.
think this your car.
No, that
like-
mom's actually.
Oh nah.
That
Oh
rose
yeah.
is from
So
my
you
mom's
don't even.
actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mother.
my mother left it in here, but that's neither here nor there, sweetheart.
That don't make
like
sense.
you playing mismatch. You playing. Yeah, but I look like myself in the picture.
No,
You don't.
You really don't. None of that.
I look
at
just
it.
like
what
me.
happened to the hair? You
You
had hair.
yo,
Where the hair
yo,
go?
I can't believe this, yo. You
I
care
was
about
not
that?
photos. Wait a minute. I know I look exactly like my photos
Mama.
because I'm me.
Mama, listen, man.
I took the photos of myself.
Yo, I mean, I'm happy that you got confidence in yourself as a woman.
Yeah,
You
full
know, but I
confidence.
shouldn't go around giving people false hope and false.
You was a false.
What you want?
McDonald's.
I mean,
You
that
can't
wasn't.
even
No,
afford-
you know what I can't
me,
afford?
brother.
I guess I can't afford you.
No,
I
I
can't
guess you
afford
can't
for a woman to sit there and make you, think one thing and then you come to the car. You looking like night. Now you look like day. Or should I say vice versa? You looking like day, now you look like night.
me.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you. It's all respect, but I'm just saying, sweetheart, the type of woman I deal with and the level of woman that I'm on, like I said, I deal with models. You know what I'm saying? That got contracts, like that get money, sweetheart.
Women for their money.
Here we go. Listen, I'm not trying to argue with you, love. Like, I came all the way over.
It's no argument.
Town.
Go where we said we was originally
And where we either gonna go is what you like, a number one, number two? I'm not going. I'm not taking you to bistro. I'm not. I feel as a man, I should not have to spend my money. I don't know how else to tell you it. I feel like you catfish me. I feel like you do not look nothing the way you showed me you looked on your picture.
I look exactly like my photos, and if you have a problem
No,
with
you
the way
don't.
I look,
when you came out your
suggest
door,
you
sweetheart.
go look in the mirror
Sweetheart, when you came out your door, I
to
thought
see
you
how
was
you
coming.
look, brother.
I thought the real you was coming behind you when you came out your door. I did not think that was you, love. I expected for this. I'm just gonna have to ask you to maybe please step out of my car because I'm not doing this.
Okay,
I'm not.
Brokey.
Or McDonald's, whatever you want.
Brokey, no, I'm good.
I'll be brokey, but I bet you I'll go get my IG model.
Have it ordered and brought to me.
Man, you're a catfish, man. At the end of the day, shorty, you should just be real and not make people believe one thing or another. I could have accepted you for you had you been real, but you don't look nothing the way your picture looks.
Exactly like my photos. Something's wrong with your vision.
No, it's not. I actually got 20/20 vision. I don't wear glasses nor contacts, sweetie.
I can't tell.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you, but you know, it basically it is what it is, man. Listen, like.
Yeah, I guess it is what it is.
And listen, Ma. I'm gonna need you to get out. Like, you catfish me, I'll go eat bistro by myself. I'd rather have an imaginary joint
It's
than
cool.
be catfish, man.
I get it. You can only afford McDonald's.
Call it what you want. And she slammed my door.
Every girl I got with, I told.
I got catfished and I didn't know what to do, so I just went along with the date. She wanted a seafood boil, but I didn't know what that was. So she said, let's just go to Golden Corral. And then after that, we went to Crumble Cookie. She said she never had it before, and she was happy. They don't have crumble in the hood, so this was her first time trying it, and she liked it. So after that, we went roller skating. I thought it would be fun because I haven't went in like a long time, and I had fun besides her taking breaks because her legs hurt. But besides that, it was cool. After that, I had to take her back to the spot, and she didn't want to leave until she got hungry again. And then I took her to McDonald's because I had already spent like $60 on her, and then it had got late, so I took her home, and she said she had a good night, y'all. But I like never been like catfished before, but I should have expected it because like she's from the hood. Like if y'all see, y'all really don't believe I got catfished and y'all really want to see what she looked like, this is not a joke. I'm about to show y'all who I thought I was actually about to meet up with. This is who I thought I was meeting up with. This is the picture on her profile, y'all, that she sent. So it's not adding up, y'all. This is not the same person that was on that profile. This is a completely different person. Y'all can't tell me I didn't get catfished. Like, look.
Yeah, you are a dummy. Dummy, yeah. Let me talk to you.
Is that important for her to look cute? This is crazy. Now, she at the bus stop. She at the bus stop. And this is what y'all men are chasing. She is at the bus stop. This is crazy, dog. Is that important for her to look cute? This is crazy.
You weak men that chase women, you gonna chase them right to hell. Yeah, I got a good wife, but there ain't a woman on the planet good enough for me to chase. I don't believe in running behind no woman. I don't chase booty. If I got to chase my wife, then I'm gonna have to keep chasing her to keep her. The moment you start chasing that woman, you're gonna have to keep it up. And once she see you chasing her, she gonna deliberately do things that make you run her down. I chase God. I won't never chase a woman long as I'm black. And as far as I know, God ain't changing my color. I have no respect for no man that chase a woman.
Got a big old booty, and everybody says she's a fine booty. The booty is where the doo-doo is, boy. Put there by God, that's the garbage can. So how you get so messed up with this white boy? You think the bigger the booty, the finer it is. That's like going to Kmart. You see a big old garbage can, that's the filth. And now we can convince her she wants switching that big old booty and all of that. It ain't nothing but doo-doo in there.